you don't have to do either of those things?
So Tony, I was in West Virginia and I was
West Virginia!
trying to order a pizza,
Yeah,
but all I had was something in the freezer.
it's not Deliverance, it's DiGiorno.
In the butt.
I feel like there's
You
a
did it,
funnier
guys.
way to tell that joke. I feel like.
Yeah, probably.
Nope, that's the only way it works.
Oh yeah.
Do we want to
Check.
take it again? Do we want to just start the stream over again and go for
Yeah,
We
the
crunched.
top?
We crunched the numbers. That was the best way to do it. That was
Yikes.
funny.
Mm,
I
Well,
hate
as
to
long
tell
as-
you, that's comedy.
As long as Artem's computer
Comedy's
behaves,
legal now, guys. I don't know what to tell you.
This was peak comedy.
as long as Artem's computer behaves, we don't have to retake any intros.
We'll just get it in post. Artem, edit that part out.
Yeah, I'll just edit everything. Yeah.
By the way, I think it was, speaking of like comedy being legal / whatever, I think it was Seth Rogen, but then also Anthony Jeselnik both like had similar quotes about like everyone's like, oh, you can't joke about anything these days, and both of their responses was basically the same. Like they were not saying that, they were addressing that complaint, and
Right.
both of their response to it was like, I don't know, man, try harder. I don't know what you want me to say. It sounds like, and that was funny hearing that from Jeselnik specifically, because like, you know, the dude is very dark comedian. He's like, I don't know, man, it just means try harder.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know what to tell you. Maybe you're bad at it.
Normalize telling people be better.
Skill
You know
issue.
what?
Yeah.
I think
Or
from
try
now
something
on,
else.
From now on, when I'm not funny enough and a joke doesn't land, I think I'm just gonna start blaming it on them, whoever being woke, and you can't
Thanks-
joke about
thank-
anything anymore.
Thanks, Brandon.
I think that's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah, you're gonna roll 3 tonight and be like, oh, my DEI rolls.
Yeah. Oh, for the record, satire, 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 satire.
But
satire.
enough absurdism. Let's get
Enough
into
about Andrew's staunch beliefs.
Oh, I thought you were gonna
enough
say my
absurdism.
staunch butthole.
Let's get into some fantasy. Welcome back to another episode of Once Upon a Roll, where we find our heroes knee deep, facing off against their foes in the, I think I said 74th annual or 71st annual Queen Games.
Woo.
They have already passed 2 of said games, and they are preparing to go for the 3rd. But before we get into that, would anyone like to recap what happened last week?
Rock monster.
People almost died.
The rock monster.
Thank you.
I'm still trapped in the mines. We got out of the mines. We collected. We had a giant earth elemental Pokeball that we turned in for currency that we're still kind of holding on to. Wait, it's not on my sheet, so I don't know who actually has the money. But
I think Sydney has the money.
we spent a fair amount of time trying to figure out if and what we would buy, and then didn't buy anything. This week has been a blur, y'all.
I know, right?
Skipping over a couple steps, there was a good hour and a half to 2 hours of things before you wasted Merlin's time. Does anyone remember what happened then?
That is true.
We tried
There
to go
were
shopping.
some bug monsters, and we fought them, and it helped when we figured out they had an aura of a certain amount of feet.
Yes.
And
That was last weekend. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're in
and
the right
then
place,
we saved some dwarves,
You did indeed.
and then they lost anyway, so then they're going to be put to
Yeah.
execution. But then we were like, hey, actually, just put them to work.
Mm-hmm. So we saved them via
Yeah,
indentured servitude.
Live free or die was not an option for them.
But also,
Um,
very specifically, they lost because they didn't collect any of the actual treasure that they were supposed to be collecting, and they went to go mine for a diamond.
It was an interesting tactic. It did not pay off.
It didn't.
It did not. We also, near the end there, found our friend Tigger and Donkey. Not video game Donkey.
Donkey?
Eeyore, thank you.
fine. Nobody remembers my name.
No, it's just canonically the donkey from Shrek.
From
Instead of
Shrek.
Eeyore.
I'm not going to do an Eddie Murphy. I'm
Tigger
sorry.
and Donkey!
You just do the laugh.
And then, so they managed to escape with their lives, and we also set up an agreement with the other team. Obviously not the Fab Five, the
Snow
new
Bros.
Fab Five. Sorry?
Snow Bros, I think we did.
The Snow
right?
Bros, thank you. We set up a deal with the Snow Bros where we were going to work together to eliminate the Fab Five together. Which
But
we'll
only
see
some
what
of the
happens
Snow
there.
Bros. Like
Yeah,
three
yeah.
of the 5 Snow Bros.
The
You
representative.
proposed an alliance to the Snow
Yeah.
Bros, and then they said they would talk it over.
Yeah. So we don't know what's going to happen with that, but we put in some good faith there.
You put in some FaceTime, which is good. It's better than nothing.
Right?
So, yes. Anything else? You spoke to the Snow Bros. You succeeded the second round of the Queen's game. Had you gotten a chance to talk more to the dwarves, you might have found out that they were familiar with the mines. They had alluded to the fact that there was something in there burrowing with them, which you would later find out were the Umber Hulks. They knew of a place with a very valuable diamond, and they were able to skedaddle right over to it, but however, they were unable to secure the win. Likely due to the fact that I believe it was either Artem or you, Andrew, were able to discover a yellow diamond, which its significant worth was able to put you over the top.
Yep.
And have you guys not be eliminated from the Queen's game. As you said, you were able to convince the Queen of Hearts that their lives were more valuable toiling in the mines digging for diamonds than being executed. So they have been shipped off to do that.
So we've delayed their ending.
Well, it depends on if you consider iron.
We might be able to
lung
rescue
or-
them.
What's the coal lung?
Oh,
Where
black
you,
lung.
Black lung.
I got the black lung, Pop.
real Hunger Games shit over here. If it's not, gave away what it was about. But yes, you conversed with the Snow Bros. You got some talking to them. You found that you had 2 stowaways in your room, both Tigger and Donkey, as he's formally known. And did anything else of note happen last week?
Of course. Yeah.
Richard had a
Obviously.
fucky ass fever dream.
Yeah. And so in that fever dream, well, I didn't even realize I was dreaming at first. I thought I just rolled a perception check. Next thing you know, I'm off getting sent to who knows where. I am bombarded with people complaining about their Grubhub orders and just making it to Friday. And just seemed like absolutely depressing shit. And then I got sucked even further into a big castle-ish thing where there was Walt Disney and in true Kingdom Hearts fashion, Goofy and Donald there as well. And then a big row of floating civilians, I guess I'll call them. One of which being Melody. I assume that other people, significant others and other friends and stuff that were there are also all along a line, just kind of floating.
It would seem the case.
Do I
Yeah,
have a hostage there, Ryan? Because at the time, I did not have any significant other.
I don't. Has anyone? I'm not sure.
I
But-
assume Daisy Duck is there somewhere.
No, she's on the
She
Fab
is.
Five.
She's a
Um,
from Tomorrowland.
Go talk to Daisy now. She's a duck, so I don't know if that puts a damper on things.
No.
I did show her a picture at one point of my photo with Daisy Duck at your wedding, and I was like, "Sorry, babe, you aren't the first."
So Walt Disney then goes on to give his BBEG speech, and he sounds fucked up, and he alludes to, I forget exactly what, but it seemed like he was pulling a creative idea out of Melody at one point, and that didn't make me very happy. And then he's like, "We'll fight eventually, go on now." And I'm like, "Fuck you, we will fight eventually. We agree on something. Goodbye." And
Yes.
Yeah, and then I woke up in a cold sweat. I was like, guys, I got so much to tell you. It's gonna take 10 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Got
That's
that
it.
buzzer on there.
But also, something like I thought was a little interesting. Walt seems very also under the impression that you summoned Jakul to this.
Yeah, it's apparently my McKee had more power than intended, and so he just turned that off. He turned it off before I thought to do something more with it, so...
Also, like, some things, like, I just wrote down, just, like, as far as notes go. Like, at one point, he's like, I've been terribly rude. I'm so sorry. You've all fared well so far. Tell me you've had some fun. Wild. And then he's telling us that, like Richard was like,
right.
why won't you let us go? And he's like, it's all a need to know process. You will, like, I'll let you go when it's done. Like, he's being sneaky sneaks, which is, I mean, expected. But, like, you know.
And his silhouette looks suspiciously like Jeff Goldblum. I think
Actually.
they have matching silhouettes.
I mean,
Coincidence? I think not.
he just said his name was W. He could be Jeff Goldblum for all you know.
I don't know,
be
George
George W.
The voiceover actor
possible.
for W has not indicated in any way that it's a Jeff Goldblum, so
That's
I don't
true.
know. I believe the talent of the talent. If it was Jeff Goldblum, we would have known.
True.
You would have had a very poor impersonation of Jeff Goldblum.
We're gonna fight, one of these days.
Fight, and it'll be great.
Oh, fight! What a fabulous idea that would be. Fight.
Oh, can't wait to tangle with you all. Sorry.
All right, we gotta move on, or Andrew and I.
I like that we all have different interpretations of
Of
Jeff.
Goldblum.
I like the Jeff Goldblum noises that he makes. That like
Instead of D&D,
Ooh, wow,
could we
yeah.
just spend the next 2 or 3 hours doing Jeff Goldblum?
that's it. That's the whole episode.
We've been to
I,
Fantasy
I could do that for a while.
Noticeably, yes. Richard got a one-way trip, express trip over to the castle at the center of all of Disney World. That's one thing that seems both constant in your world, our world, and the make-believe world of Fantasyland. I did that with my magic just now. Once you were inside, the dimensions seemed otherworldly. You could not see the sky, you could not see the walls. It is unlike anything you had seen up to this point. It almost feels either beyond your comprehension or maybe even incomplete. But there was the wall of color. There was, as you said, the line of hostages, the loved ones, friends. No one that Tony cares about was on the back wall because it's just all of our friends and family. No one.
I have nothing to die for, which is good because I'm a selling barbarian.
Oh, God.
Obviously, W is entourage, but noticeably, you would also see looming ominously above all of them was a shape. What seemed to be a 2D shape that moved with you. A void of color that kind of hovered over the throne room. What's that? I don't know.
Yeah.
But we
A
cut
Venn
to-
diagram.
We cut back to the morning after. Richard, you awaken and you find your teammates surrounding you. It does seem that you drifted off or maybe were forcibly put to sleep at some point during your watch, and you awaken in a cold sweat.
I spent the next 10 minutes explaining what happened and riling people up to say that we can beat this guy. He for all confidence that he had, it was very odd that he even took the time to do that. So I wonder if he is in the least bit rattled. And we've got a big challenge to do today, and we've taken measures to form an alliance, and we feel great. We can win. We can do this.
I got that
Yeah.
reference.
What's the temp HP on that now, Richard?
Same as it's been, I think, 8 now.
Okay. I know we ask literally every time, but I also never remember.
I had to check too. Yeah, 8.
Something about the way you were saying those words and that story. It inspired something to me. I'm ready to go, guys. Let's do this. Let's win this. We can beat them.
Oh, I gotta see if there's a limit. I'm gonna laugh so hard if I end up doing everybody except for Eeyore.
It might be, actually.
Yeah.
Right?
It's okay.
What is it? Inspiring leader.
You mean Trogdor isn't the one that got inspired as well? Oh, rude.
Choose up to 6 friendly creatures. So, including myself. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and Tigger.
I don't feel anything. Are you sure?
No, that's depression, bud.
Oh.
Here, I'm gonna give you a number. Assuming your insurance covers it, just good luck, bud.
Like
Yeah.
7? That's a good number.
Yeah, 7's one of my favorites.
I don't think they have phones here.
They don't.
These are a bunch of numbers. What do I do with that?
Just think on it.
Okay. He kind of nubs it with his no fingers, little stumpy stuffed animal hand. He's like, I can't pick it up.
Yep.
I give him another kind of inspiration. I could just spend another 10 minutes just for him. Like I bring him over into a corner. I'm like, hey dude,
He
let's talk
might
for a
need
bit.
Hey, buddy.
I'm gonna do that. You guys talk amongst yourselves. I'm gonna go take Eeyore over.
Trogdor
We're
too.
just gonna keep talking man to donkey for a little while, and I'm gonna say like, listen, dude, you're Christopher Robin. You're connected with him, right? Because he's British, which means you don't even need the card. You don't need insurance. You can just get the help you need. And I just go on for a while.
It's
Don't need that number.
It could be worse, I suppose.
Hmm.
If you are spending 10 more minutes, well, hold on. I can you only do it once per short rest?
No, they can only benefit it from a once for short rest. So I can do it as many times as I want. Like, keep on bringing in more warriors, guys.
Is it okay if Troggy benefits from that as well?
Sure.
Or is this like a private?
No, Troggy can eavesdrop and
can
just.
learn.
Will
about
Troggy
the-
benefit from hearing of the great universal healthcare benefits of the UK?
I'm going to say yes.
You know what? If Troggy's going through stuff, part of my message to him over the 10 minutes too is like, your depression doesn't need to define you. You know, you can work through this. You just, fake it till you make it. You just take it one day at a time. All this other stuff. And if Troggy gleans something from that, great.
So
The
are we
10
ready to
minutes
go die for
concludes.
today?
Everyone kind of gets dressed up, and Eeyore's kind of like, yeah, you make some good points.
No.
I'll think on that. Thanks for taking the time for me. Not a lot of people do that.
Yeah, that's great.
Aw.
Listen, 10 minutes is up. Let's go.
I think they gotta stay in the room, otherwise they might get murdered.
As you guys are kind of getting ready to go, you hear a little patter at your door. Knock, knock, knock. Me, here to escort you to breakfast. How are we? Are we decent?
Under the bed now.
Tigger
No,
jumped in.
man.
All right, I've got my pants on. My butt is in my pants now. Come on in.
You say that, but there are a fair amount of people that don't go sans pants. But I appreciate that you take the time to wear pantaloons, as it is appreciated for your kind, given your
External,
anatomy.
yeah. Mhm.
You
Yeah.
know, honestly, it's kind of brave of you that you came in after only hearing one of us had pants on. So,
Oh, So sorry, just don't want to be late. How are we this evening? Or morning, rather? Apologies. I haven't had my carrot juice yet.
We all have pants.
We do all have pants on.
Oh.
So we're good.
I'm just saying, that was a gamble.
Very well then. How are we this fine day? Are we all prepared for the last and most momentous of the Queen's Games?
We hope so. We don't know what to expect, though, so we're nervous about that.
Yeah, I'm
We
not
don't exactly know how to
comfortable with it.
prepare.
That is one of the challenges of said Queen Games. You never know what to expect. Though the Queen often likes to hide in clues with her little speech she gives at the end of the previous game.
Yeah, we couldn't quite crack that code.
Dark Knight of the Soul. Anybody?
So it's a
Nobody?
Batman jazz album based.
What's this about a soul?
Something that was said. She was talking about keeping your friends close, your enemies closer. Something about when the stories feel like all is lost, and something about Dark Knight of the Soul.
I don't remember my mistress the Queen saying that, but maybe something like that came to you in a vision. Or a dream, perhaps?
Maybe that was over there. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're right. That was something else. My bad. Wrong page.
I will say, I feel it is not too presumptive of me to say that the last challenge tends to be the most difficult. It is usually only reserved for 2 teams, but given your special status as the guests of honor, it has been likely adjusted so that 3 teams may compete at the same time. But without further ado, shall I escort you to your breakfast, or would you like to visit Merlin, or you all seem tails bushy and ready to go?
Breakfast.
If I can say so myself.
Breakfast, yeah.
Breakfast.
This is good.
So good. Then, if you would, please follow me. Anyone see that? No? I thought that was pretty good.
Flip and yeah, it's very good.
All right. The White Rabbit takes you over to the dining hall. You can hear voices coming from
Father, when
the
can
hallway
I
as
leave
you're.
to be on my own?
Sorry, accident.
What?
That was an accident?
That was an accident.
That wasn't me. Bring it back in.
One goes for a while.
Yeah, it goes for my
Really long
favorite's the
one.
guy who just dies at the end of it.
You guys turn the corner and you see, similar to yesterday, 3 of the Snow Bros having their breakfast, sitting down at the one end of the table. You also happen to see they are not alone, as 2 members of the new Fab Five, both Mayor Scrooge McDuck and Mayor Pegleg Pete, are there, talking in hushed tones.
Mayor Pete and who?
Scrooge.
Scrooge. Okay.
What are they eating?
Hash browns.
Like the plain
Man.
or like the shredded?
The shredded ones.
Okay, gotcha.
I don't know if this would work. I've never seen it used in this way. So they're kind of like whispering amongst each other, right?
They're kind of talking to each other.
I'm just gonna cast message on Scrooge McDuck and say, "Bitch says what?"
What?
And I just want to see if you could respond to a message. Could I trick someone into accidentally saying what they were whispering to me? Again, I don't think it's meant to be able to do that. I'm just like, fuck it, I'm gonna try.
I think he would, whatever he was saying, he would immediately stop and then kind of like look around the room to see where
Yeah.
it came from. And
Sorry, I got
he would likely spy all of you guys standing in the doorway.
And when he does, he gets 2 of these right between the shoulder blades. Boom.
Ah, the birds. As you're quite fond of them. Good morning, band of bastards. I see you're raring to go today.
That's right, bastards of birds.
Yeah, we can't wait.
Well, I don't wish to keep you. I'm sure we'll be duking it out in just a matter of time. And he kind of like knocks his ringed hand on the table, and he kind of motions to Pete. Like, thank you for your time, the Snow Bros. I do hope you consider our offer, and we'll see you soon. And both Pete and Scrooge will head out through the double doors and walk down the hall.
I'd like to roll an insight, just kind of gauge how the Snow Bros are presenting. If, like, are they embarrassed to have been seen dealing with them? Do they seem visibly frustrated or upset with the conversation they just had? Like, where are they in that kind of manner?
Give me an insight check.
Oh, it ain't great.
You look
8.
over there. They're eating their breakfast. It's hard to make out exactly. They do seem, even from cursory glance, a little perturbed with whatever they just heard. But it's hard to say in what direction that is.
What do you guys say we do once through the buffet and then plot what we're doing and then sit down with them?
Yeah.
How do we want to approach this? I mean, just kind of direct and all that, or
Just generally start at one end of the buffet and then go around to the other.
fair point. Okay, for the Snow Bros, do we
Two
want to
plates.
like just straight up ask them what happened, or be sneaky about it? I don't know if it behooves us to be sneaky.
I mean,
I mean, we
at
kind of
this
already have
point-
our
I think so.
we already have our alliance, right? I feel like honesty is important if you're
It's not much of
doing
an
that.
alliance if somebody's able to buy you out, though.
It's fair. Okay, well, I'm gonna grab my stuff and head to the table. And Andrew clatters down with a plate, just bacon, a coffee, and 3 mimosas.
Who took all the bacon?
Not all the bacon, just a lot.
Oh, it's the you guys. How's it going? How are you? Do you sleep well?
Well, most of us slept okay. How about you guys?
Good. You know, Nick was just finishing up a story, but you clearly here want to talk about something.
Yeah. I obviously we saw you guys talking with the Fab Five on the way in. Just kind of wanted to gauge the temperature. Like, obviously, if you and the Fab Five have something going on, you know, the game is played how it's played. We want to respect you guys. Just wanted to kind of get an even, make sure we're on the same page here.
Olaf, Nick, and Yeti all kind of look over each other, unsure how to proceed in this moment.
I will capitalize on that. And hope to roll a persuasion check to get as much honesty out of them as possible and say, listen, obviously we can't make y'all do anything. Whatever you choose to do, you're doing in the best interest of your team, and we can't say anything about that. That's what we're all doing. So all I ask is your honesty, no hard feelings.
Let's see that roll.
Oh!
I don't suppose you have anything to re-roll that, do you?
Other than the help action, like, one of us could try to chime in.
Oh!
I mean,
I don't have inspiration marked. I have never felt this betrayed by the dice.
I know. I liked where you're going with that, but
just don't know
Yeah,
what to
normally
say to
they only
help.
betray you like this during combat, but to see this.
Well, this
in-
is an important moment, so that falls back into fuck up time for Andrew.
And
That's
to
true.
Ricardo. Oh.
I could give the help
Um,
action. I just don't know what I would say.
I mean, I would chime in like, guys, we just spoke yesterday. I thought we were on the same page here. We're trying to, like, you know that they will cheat however they can. Like, we've got to stick together.
Can I have a roll, please, Richard?
Oh, okay.
From me? Oh boy.
From you, Richard.
Okay.
Could I add my 11 to... Yeah!
Oh!
Wow.
Yeah!
Amazing.
You know, it's weird. It's like when Andrew said it, it sounded nice, but it just hit me the wrong way. But then Richard, when you said it similarly, it just made it all sense. I don't know why that is, but
You
I
know
don't
what?
know.
It's not peer pressure when it's just one person going at you, but when there's two people.
Don't tell them it's peer pressure.
I'm not saying it out loud.
You just said it out loud.
No, this is me talking to Ryan, not them.
Richard, Ryan isn't here.
Yeah, we're looking
What?
at Ryan.
Oh, I'm so confused.
people's minds are shattering in this meta narrative. Listen, okay, I know we talked yesterday, and that all sounds good. It just... we learned some stuff today about you guys. And it kind of puts things into perspective about who we want to throw in with.
Hmm.
You know?
I mean, why are you saying... Like, there's a good possibility that whatever you were told isn't even true.
Yeah.
okay, well, maybe you can
kinda
alleviate
sneaky.
that.
Yeah.
All
yeah.
right,
share with the
please.
So,
class.
all right. So that old guy, Scrooge, came over. He said that he met you guys not too long ago, and in the process of you coming to his town, where he was the mayor of, you guys killed almost a dozen people on a crowded train, nearly blew up said train with a bomb, hoarded all the guns, and kept them for yourselves afterwards. And then when you guys got to town, and he welcomed you all as heroes, Scrooge even went on to offer you guys a job, to which you then discussed torturing him in his own office, broke into his house, threatened his staff, released an uncontrollable monster, which then blew up a hole in his house, trespassed on private property, stole private property, and then chased him all out of town.
That is a wild skewing of the events, except for the breaking and entering part.
You said it
I would
that
like
way.
I would like to start with I killed the people on the train with ice powers. If that
Now hold up.
helps.
The people on the train that were killed were robbing the train. We stopped.
Yes.
We stopped a robbery.
Yeah,
Right,
I
that was-
actually
that was
feel
on-
good.
That
And
was
the-
on
I
them.
broke through that
And-
window.
The almost exploding on the train, that we stopped that. The bomb was brought on by the people robbing the train. We dealt with that situation.
Okay, so you guys dealt with it in a safe and responsible way. You didn't just like chuck it off the side of the train, because that's what he said happened, and it damaged the train.
We kind of ran
You
out of
know of
options.
another
and
Okay,
had
what
to
would
throw it
damage
off.
the train more? The bomb being on the train or off the train?
I'm just saying, a lot of people died, and it was
It was a
Scary
calculated
and
The
gamble.
dangerous.
only
Listen,
people that
it
died,
was
a lot of
scary and
people
dangerous.
robbing the train.
Yeah, a lot of people died because some people chose to rob the train. And we could go through every single one of these and talk about how he has been completely two-faced this whole time. We told you he would cheat, and now he's cheating in a social way by
I'd also like to
skewing,
add-
by skewing the truth.
What about us has led you to believe that the things he has said, this greedy, manipulative man, what about what you've seen from us makes you think that his story is accurate?
not just him. Because the other guy, the big guy, Pete,
Yeah.
he said that you guys infiltrated his parade, that you got up on his float and accepted an award.
I wasn't there
And then
for
when he
that.
tried to take you all like off to go like help you guys get sorted out, then you attacked him in broad daylight.
I
And
think I
practically
was
killed him.
unconscious.
He
I was.
he threatened us. We were defending ourselves. I first tried to do a fog cloud and run away, and then he attacked Artem, and then we had to save Artem.
It's true.
Yeah, but did he say he was like gonna hurt you guys or something?
He insinuated it pretty hard.
Okay,
Sure, he
so
threatened our friend, who was unconscious at the time. Pretty sure.
Yeah, I wasn't.
I don't know.
there.
We're just hearing stuff, and you know, we heard you guys were strong and brave and tough, but like this is
Oh, thank you.
great. I mean, is this why you're called the bastards? Like that's crazy.
That was an exonym. Other people called us that.
Yeah, and also I think it's the alliteration is fun.
Yeah.
Also, if we wanted, like, just go off of hearsay, I mean, you have your own lore, sir.
Mhm.
What? Because I got kicked out of Monster Society for being rude?
Did
And
you
I would
get
just
cucked
make it with
out of
snow
Monster
cones.
Society? I mean, you can be honest.
That was a different time. Listen, we're all just like
Don't look up Rule 34 on that, please.
on the outskirts of
Get
society,
ready.
trying to find a home for ourselves. And I mean, if it were just one thing, but Scrooge also offered us something that we want.
Money.
I bet
Yeah.
you. Well, it's not gonna matter when he fucking like double crosses you and then kills you. Like, what good is anything he could give you if you're dead?
Well, how can we trust you guys? Apparently, you guys have done some great. So, are you denying what he said?
We're
Parts of it,
denying
yeah.
the context 100%.
Yeah, the context and a lot of the narrative, yes, we are contesting there. There are.
So, should I go down bullet point by bullet point, or
I mean, we
go
could.
down
That
both
would
of
take
them.
a while. What have we ever done to you?
Well, that's not fair either, though.
It's
I mean,
not.
it's. I mean, our interactions with you, I would hope that your character witness would, you know, shed a light that makes the Duck's kind of commentary seem unbelievable. But, like, ultimately, if he's offering you something that we can't, I mean, at the very least, I hope you can kind of see where we are and who we are, and that his stories of us aren't reflective of who we are.
We have
He's taking
never.
little grains of truth and trying to turn those into these massive stories.
Yeah, we've never attacked anyone who didn't either attack or threaten us. We were just at a wedding, and then we got sucked into all this craziness, and we have just been trying to reunite with our loved ones and get home ever since.
And
that
personally-
is-
Sorry, I'll let you
No,
finish.
no, I was just gonna say, and that's the full truth. If anybody had a zone of truth, we would stand in here right now.
I mean, I have
And
a zone of
personally,
truth.
I'm not entirely convinced I'm not having a
Artemis.
wild ass dream right now.
I mean,
Oh wait, Artem does have zone of truth?
if you literally want, I do have a spell that just forces people to tell the truth.
But is that true?
I mean,
are you lying now?
no.
I
I
can't
mean, I
tell.
can cast it. I can do it.
I'm like
What?
6 days old. I don't know.
That's
Okay,
fair.
well, Artem, how many expenses of this do you have? Because you could cast it on them to prove that it works, and then you could cast it on one of us to prove that we're telling the truth.
Well, wait,
Why
no,
don't we just
zone.
all
It's just
stand
a
in
big
the
old
circle?
zone, right?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, sorry. I thought you had something other than zone of truth.
Oh no,
Is
no,
that
I just have
something-
zone of truth.
Okay, well then, shit. Let's just right
Well,
now we'll do a pact of truth where all of us
before
are going
we
to tell the
burn-
truth.
Before we burn a spell slot, is that something that may convince you all, or are you all pretty set in your belief? Because
Before you, Richard, you kind of led the charge on this.
Hmm.
Go ahead and roll with advantage, because you are assisted by Andrew, to try and, like, summarize your point of you or not, that this might be taken out of context.
Oh,
Another
my
natural
dude.
20.
yes,
Very
my
nice.
dude.
Oh, damn,
Okay.
Richard.
I haven't gotten that 20s like all campaign, and now
Richard! In a
finally,
good way.
finally, it happens.
Listen, it sounds like you and the new Fab Five have some beef going on, and we don't want to be pawns in this. All I know is that, listen, Yeti, he comes from the middle of nowhere. His cousin, also named Yeti, is always broken. He needs help. That's a deep cut lore for the Mount Everest ride, who is the Yeti is always broken.
Oh.
Nice.
It is.
Because he was tearing down the mountain.
Me and Marshmallow, we're trying to find a place of our own, and Nick, well, his home situation is very complicated, if you'd believe it. But what we've really been looking for is somewhere to call our own. And Scrooge says that he has a place, a whole mountain for us, one that he could make all nice and snowy, just so it's good for us.
I've got
long
one
as he
even
wins.
better. I've got one even better. You know your new friend Joe Cool?
Yeah,
He
kind of
comes
intense.
from an entire region of mountains that would be perfect for you. You'd have more land than you knew what to do with. And that could be your
Okay.
own.
And we're
Now-
not greedy shysters.
Now
like-
one reason why you can trust us is because look at how we handled the dwarves. It was, everybody for themselves, every team for themselves. We helped the dwarves. We saved them while they were trapped in the mine. And then when it came time where they lost anyway and they were facing execution, we pleaded and got them to stay alive. That is what we will do for you. If you are in trouble during the games, we will help you survive. And whatever comes next afterwards, we will help you. But these other guys, they're crooks and cheats. They're not going to help you. They will turn on you the first second they get.
you guys did stand up for the Seven Dwarves, and that was nice, even though they're currently in bonded slavery,
Yeah,
working for
speaking
the
of
rest of
that,
their
we
lives.
should-
We're working on that. We're
We
working
should
on
see
that.
if we
But
can also get them to the mountain ranges because they might thrive there as well.
heck yeah, you
Right.
all can be a lovely coexisting environment.
But also,
Wait, so what was this about the mountains and stuff? You can get us to where Joe Cool's from?
So Joe Cool and another powerful person are pretty convinced that I'm the one that brought Joe Cool here. And if I brought
Yeah.
him here, then I think there's a strong possibility that I can bring you all back there.
He keeps calling it like Jotunheim or something, like some.
Jotunheim, yeah.
Yeah, that sounds right. I mean, it sounds like a pretty intense place, but if Joe Cool's looking out for us, which he seems all right, kind of crazy though. But if he could
Speaking
look
of,
out
what does
for
Joe
us-
Cool? What does Joe Cool think about this whole deal with the new Fab Five?
Joe Cool's not super interested in alliances, to be honest. He says he's ready to fight whoever at any time. Actually, he's really excited to fight you, Richard. He says he can't wait for your dramatic and climactic.
I can't wait either, just for the fun
Yeah.
of it. But we have to get rid of these other distractions first.
Bit of an
That makes
icy
sense.
ice thing there.
Not related, but kind of. Do we mention to them that we're also harboring two fugitives in our room under the bed?
Nope, not at the moment.
Why not? That's mostly a joke. Don't. But like,
Also, let's just take another angle at this too. If let's say we're all terrible people and we're all just out for ourselves, we're not. But let's just say that we were.
But what if
That
you are?
mean- Okay, so what if we are? What? No,
Okay.
no. What if we are? Hear this out. If you're gonna turn on us, and then you're gonna go up against the Fab Five on your own, or you are gonna help us team up against the Fab Five, and then you've got us, Who would you rather be going up against? The people who have been blowing away the competition, winning everything? Or going up against us, who always come up second?
The people that just barely scraped by.
Yeah, I'm just saying, if you
have a better
Yes,
shot against us
if
than
you
them.
whether you believe us or not, and there you have good reason to believe us because we could do a zone of truth, but even if we are just as bad as they are, don't you have
We're
a
in
better
third
shot at
place,
beating
let's
us than
go.
beating them?
Well, they're the number one team, and they're offering us an alliance. So you're saying, should we align with team number 1 or team number 3?
Well,
That's
they're
the thing.
they're only going
You're
to
number 2. You're
No,
number
no,
2.
they're only-
So if you take out team number 3, then you have to face the big bad boys who have shown that they can beat you. If you help us take them down, then you clearly have an edge.
Yeah, do you think the games are over once you two kill us? No. It's going to be whichever team ends up winning the whole thing, and that's going to be them. If you give them that
Actually,
chance, you can just make it a slam dunk for them.
Hopping around the corner, you'll see the White Rabbit, and he'll kind of join your conversation. Not that I was eavesdropping or anything, but
Insight. Joking.
these ears pick up a lot. It should be said that this is the final Queen's Game challenge. So either way, this day or this game will decide who is the winner and who are the runner-ups of the Queen's
Only
Game.
imagine that the runner-ups are gonna get murdered.
Then we should at the very least make sure that they aren't the winners. Because they're the cruelest, rudest, meanest, most entitled, devious fuckers.
Yeah, because if we're team number 2, and you guys are team number 3.
Yeah.
If we add it up,
Yeah.
then we're team 5, and they're only team 1,
Right.
and 5
Yep.
is bigger than 1.
That's
And,
true.
Yes.
and he's just like, yeah, all right, I'm gonna stop you there, buddy.
No,
That's
he's
not-
right.
We've been trying to logic them the whole time, and that was wasted time. We could have just told them the bigger numbers are... Fuck.
1/3 sounds a lot bigger than a... Never mind.
Listen, I rolled 2 nat 20s against just fucking persuading you fuckers. You're gonna do what we say!
Wow, hold on, let me check the rules. No,
No, he'll turn.
20 means
Put your
mind
hand down.
control. That's what that means.
2 nat 20s mean mind control.
All right. Well, there's a lot thrown at us right now, but listen, the kid's young. He's a little over his head. To be honest, there's not a lot of going on behind the coals, if that makes sense to you. He's like what? I don't know what your beef is with them, but if you promise us safety, maybe we can work something out. All right, let's find out what the challenge is and see if we can help each other. All right.
All right.
Absolutely.
Sounds good.
Sidebar, I understand meta why we're siding with the Snow Bros, but also their alliances are very easily fucking bought, and they went from one to another, and I don't know if I want to be on their team no more.
I was gonna say,
You're the
I don't
most
know how
recent.
much we can trust them, but
I trust them zero. I trust Clarabelle and Daisy out after the girl talk session more than
Oh,
I
that's
trust these 3 right now.
Listen, you guys have never played Survivor. You don't watch Survivor. Things go back and forth all the time. Yeah. So, with the power of your overwhelming numbers and rejecting all of the accurate claims about your deeds, you guys seem to have a tenuous alliance with the
I
Snow
really
Bros.
liked.
Those things
I
happen.
really liked the bullet point of that we kind of stole all of the guns, which is not incorrect.
Well,
the cowboys or whoever the
that's the
thieves-
bad guy's gun.
Yeah,
The
the bad guys that kind of like fell off their horses. We didn't get those guns. We didn't get all the guns.
That's
we
true.
If the only guns, if the only guns in that universe were the ones we stole, then that is bonkers.
Guilty as charged.
That is not the America I grew up in.
You tell me which ones of these are wrong.
Oh dear, there's a list.
Wait,
Yeah, he listed it off earlier.
I really enjoyed the list. Hold on.
Yeah, the lists were great.
Nearly getting said train blown
killing
up.
Almost
We did
a
that.
dozen people on a crowded train.
Putting
That
out
is
guns.
vague. Nearly getting
We killed
said train blown
robbers
up with
Listen,
bombs.
Richard, I
No,
don't
no,
want
no.
to just
Nearly
dishonor your
failing.
two natural
Nearly
20s.
failing saving the train being blown up from a bomb is a more accurate way to state that. Hoarding all of their guns afterwards.
Contemplating
Collecting
but
nobody
actually
asked
kinda
for
close.
the
guns.
office.
I don't
That's
know
not
who we were
incorrect.
recording.
We have a tendency to do that a lot.
Yeah, but he was the bad guy.
But also, nobody
Richard, I
asked
don't
for
want
the
to dishonor
guns.
your natural 20s, but you guys did talk to them one time, but the night before, and then the other team came in with a counteroffer. So
Yeah.
this is part of the
Yeah,
game
I get,
of
and we're
back and forth.
we're trying to do our part now. This,
Okay.
Hopefully, we did good enough on our turn. I don't know
Okay.
how we could have done better.
Some of this is fair.
Well,
Some
no,
of it-
hold on. We can give context to each and every single one. We killed almost a dozen robbers on a train,
Correct.
and none of the people riding the train otherwise.
Now, we could even say they were terrorists.
They were. I mean, to
Yeah,
be fair,
we could and we should.
they came in with guns and were terrorizing people. So you know,
Mhm.
getting nearly.
But then you took all those guns and you robbed someone's house, right?
Well, hold on. We're not there yet.
Hold on. We got to go bullet point, bullet point.
Don't skip bullet points.
Now, the
we
nearly getting said.
saved the train from a bomb.
Yes,
It was going
that
to get
is
blown
a-
up if we didn't throw
Mhm.
the bomb.
Yeah, that was a wild change of narrative in that little statement.
Hoarding the
Yeah,
guns
yeah.
for
To say
ourselves.
that we damaged the train
Yeah,
is
I mean,
such
come
a misleading statement.
Hoarding the guns for ourselves. First of all, no one asked us
Sounds
for
like
the guns.
fake news to me.
Yeah, it is. It is. And who would deliver fake news? A really rich guy like
True.
McDuck.
Mm-hmm. Now, hoarding all of
Are
the guns,
you
we
saying
were
this
taking them
is
away.
some kind of metaphor?
To be fair, with the hoarding all the guns, no one ever asked us for the guns. We weren't hoarding them. We
Yeah.
just took them from dead people.
Yeah, the other option was leave them for civilians to like just be either uncomfortable around or pick up and
Yeah.
use.
Yeah, if by hoarded all the guns you mean disarm terrorists, then yeah,
Sure,
we're guilty
yeah,
of
I
that.
guess.
Guys,
Scrooge
listen,
welcomed
you don't
us.
have to
Not
sell me on
really.
What happened?
Scrooge basically
Scrooge-
told us that we should be working for him or else.
He tried to bribe us out of.
As much as I
getting home.
love 5 people yelling at, we're gonna move to the next.
My favorite podcast.
I do really love this idea, though, that like the Snow Bros get up, and that's what the conversation dissolves into. Like we're going bullet point by bullet point. Like, hold on.
Hold on, sit the fuck back down.
Oh, I'm sure the new Fab Five is just watching us fucking yelling like, "Are you fucking kidding me?" And they're just laughing.
What a bunch of goofs.
They're losing their minds, and we're reaping all the benefits.
Yeah. You guys get your breakfast. You shout at a bunch of snowmen for at least 45 minutes.
Yeah.
Very normal, very cool, very chill. What would you guys like to do next? You know that Merlin was talking about doing an experiment and getting guys some potions, as well as buying things for whatever the challenge is. You have about an hour or so before, depending on how long you guys rant at them, you guys have about another hour or so before you're summoned to the Queen's Room, or to the throne room to be prepared for the next and final Queen's Game challenge. I keep wanting to say Queen's Blood. God damn you, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth.
Y'all have potions to pick up for Merlin today.
I was about to say, yeah, or is today the day we're finally picking up the potion of haste?
It
He
was
said
supposed
he would
to
be able to
today.
get it to you the next day. Yeah.
Okay.
And I think we have an updated Merlin log.
If you guys want to go do shopping, I kind of want to go see if I can find Joe Cool. He can't be that hard to find.
Okay. Who wants to go first?
I'd say Joe Cool, so hopefully we can get some insight into what's next. But that's just me.
Oh yeah, can we like find out what this thing is, and then because we said we would have some amount of time, right, in between when we know what it is, and we could still do some shopping afterwards.
The game?
I thought you said in the chat earlier today that like we would get a chance to hear like what the rules of the game are, and then we'd
Yes.
have some downtime.
Yeah,
to, like,
you have an
shop
hour
and do
before
last things.
they say what the thing is, and then you have 30 minutes before to prepare before going into the game.
Then I'm good to wait till after that.
Okay. So it sounds like you guys are headed over to Merlin's.
Our best friend.
Mm-hmm.
You guys head over, and you see Merlin kind of working over his lab, his alchemical set. Arthur is brushing. It's like, oh, hey guys, and it's like, is that them? Get in, quick! Close the door behind you.
Yeah, we're back. And FYI, won't be the last time. Expect us in another, like, I don't know, half an hour.
Sure, cool, whatever. Are you guys? So what's the? And he was gonna go behind you, and he's gonna shut the door and put the little close sign on the outside. He's like, listen, what? So, are you guys the Circle of Mages or something? What's? Because if you are, you have to tell me. All right?
Do I look like I use magic? Ignore the fact that pretend I wasn't blue.
You yourself said that I've never studied a day in my life.
But was that a lie? Was that a lie to put my defenses down?
For fuck's sake, zone of truth.
Listen,
What
if you're
makes
conducting
you
some
ask?
kind of audit or something, I can assure you all my magic items are legit. Everything's above board, except for the stuff I have hidden below the boards, but that's a different conversation.
What's got you so shook up, babe? What's the deal?
I finished that experiment,
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh.
trying to understand the threads. You guys weren't here for the other parts, but I'll get you caught up. Every being has a thread coming from the same tapestry. And he pulls out 2 vials, and there's like 2 little golden, magical, sparkly threads. This is from me, and my boy here, Arthur. He's like, yep, that's mine. And then what made me think to do it was with his Joe Cool business. And he pulls out another vial, and inside you see a deep, dark, primordial, icy blue. And there's a little like frost that is gathered on the outside of the vial. And he said that he came from you, Mr. Sorcerer. So, makes sense. Find out what your deal is. Maybe you both come from the same tapestry. And I even took yours as a control. And he pulls out 2 more vials. And inside are nothing. Care to explain to me what this is?
I don't know. You did the experiment.
Yeah, you explain it to us.
You don't have a thread. Either of you. You're threadless,
Thank you.
not bound.
I don't know.
You are not bound to this world, or seemingly any world.
Well, yeah, we could have told you that.
There's only ever been one other individual who was said to be threadless, boundless.
Yeah.
And he looks square at you, Richard. He's a, would you believe? He was a sorcerer. In fact,
What was
not
his-
just a sorcerer, but the sorcerer. The greatest sorcerer who has ever lived.
Like a sorcerer
Strange.
supreme?
I don't know if he ever called himself that. His apprentice might have, though. His
What are you
name was
talking about? Oh, Yensid.
Yin-Sid, the greatest sorcerer who has ever lived. He was also rumored to be threadless, just as you two are here now. Stop it! Now's not the time! Can't even control my own abilities. It's got me in such a...
Yeah, prestidigitation, you know, hard to master.
It's been centuries since anyone's seen him. But even all the stories tell that he came here years ago, and his mastery over sorcery was unparalleled. The greatest sorcerer to have ever lived, Yin-Sid.
Well, we're just as powerful.
Are you?
So
Why are you
better
asking me
give
for
us-
help
you
then?
better give us all your stuff.
Oh yeah, sure.
No, I'm joking with you. No, we don't really know what that means fully, except for that it maybe has to do with what plane of existence we're from. But I assure you, it has nothing to do with being all powerful. We are not level 20, like
Yeah,
level 5 or
clearly.
6.
Hey.
I'm just saying, whatever you share with Yin-Sid is very, very interesting. And it puts this entire Queen game, you being called upon being these special guests, and all the changes at the last minute, is mighty suspicious. Wherever you all hail from. I don't know. I don't know what the plan is for you.
Was there anyone in the Queen's ear before this was arranged?
I mean, there's her husband, though who's to say if she ever listens to him? They have a pretty adversarial relationship from what I can tell.
Well, certainly she didn't pull this from the vacuum, because we weren't around to have these conversations, so... Someone surely must have worked with her to make sure we were brought in.
I can't say. I know the Fab Five have been performing admirably in these tasks so far. Given their storied history in these lands, doesn't surprise me, but even then, that's still a bit much. To go in without any kind of extra help. I don't know how you brought Jokul here. I don't know where you all hail from. But all of this is seeming like some kind of trap. Something to get to you, get over you, or get something from you. And I think it might be that orb you carry with you, Master Richard.
Well, then they can't have it.
Listen, I know may have gotten off on the wrong foot. But things are starting to make a lot more sense now. If you're able to overcome these additional challenges, unfair odds, and draw the sword.
Mm-hmm.
But whatever it is, if you're anything like Yin-Sid, I'd like to help you however I can.
Could you give us a line of credit?
I don't know if I'd go that far. But he walks over to his desk and he pulls out a little bag, a little satchel, and he hands it to you. Says, obviously, I can't play favorites. And he walks over to his door, takes off the close sign, and opens them again. But, as we agreed, here is your payment. And if you look inside the satchel, you will find not one, but two potions of haste. Obviously, my wares are open to you. I am still running a business. But what kind of wizard would I be if I not see how this plays out? And Arthur pips up like, yeah, and I'll be here too, you know. If you guys need someone whacked around. And he kind of holds his broom like a sword. He's like, oh, shit. Sorry.
Thanks.
Big stuff. Very fascinating. Quite fascinating. But in the meantime, is there anything I can help you with, you all? You will have some time after you hear the rules of the next game.
Should probably hold off until then.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just keep your door open. We'll be back.
Is there anything we could like steal for you to get you extra coin?
Like
Off
steal things.
Off the table, under the table. No table
Ooh.
involved.
Of course, I would never advise stealing.
For legal reasons, this is a joke.
Haha!
Ah,
Quite hilarious.
I know.
But if you bring me things, we can talk.
Okay.
Just don't go, like, peeling the gold off the walls, alright? The guards
There's
have
gold on the walls?
It's not real gold.
Oh.
Then why peel it off the walls?
I don't know what you're gonna do.
Peel it off the walls! Jokingly. Is it real or not?
No.
Okay, then why even bring it up?
Who do I look like, Rumpelstiltskin?
Never met the guy! Anyway.
Fine, he's kind of an asshole.
Hmm.
Real
Never
stickler
meet your
for his
heroes, eh?
contracts. Hmm. Alright, well, best of luck.
Thank you,
Oh,
Raylan.
and by the way, Queen's on a particular bend today. I'd be careful what you say around her.
Is it still her own birthday?
No.
Oh,
Bad day.
Oh. Should we get her a gift? Is that a... No? Okay.
no, she doesn't like her birthday.
Oh.
All right. Yeah, she's still spry and 21 years old. Got it. Time has not
That's what
passed
she says.
at all. Uh-huh,
If
okay.
that's what the Queen says.
Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it.
See you soon. And you guys head out from the Merlin's gift shop. Is there anything you guys do or want to talk about before heading into the next game or learning about the next game?
I don't know. I think I want to learn what we need to know, and then we can
Yeah.
discuss from there.
We can get
Sure.
equipped.
I need a music change. Sid, can I get some royally sounding Orlais, you know, like
Yeah,
sound of music?
got it.
Maybe. We'll see.
Artem got it. Artem's with the lore.
I'm aware of who Yensid is.
I wasn't sure if he was going to
I am
refer
not.
to Yensid
Just for a moment.
or
Or what?
W, or like if they're one and the same, or if they're treated as two different beings.
When he said...
You mean
when-
the punk band Rancid? Is that who we're talking about?
I don't know, when he said, apprentice, I was like, oh.
Yeah. But
All right.
is W Yensid, or because Yensid is a fictional character, but he's also an allegory for Disney. So, are they one and the same, or are they two?
But also, would
separate
that mean he's
characters?
also Ravenswood also?
Yeah, maybe.
We've definitely talked about that, how that's a distinct possibility.
All questions to be answered eventually. You guys are led up to the main hall of the throne room, where the White Rabbit is waiting for you. Yes, hello. Best of luck today, and if I could give you my foot, I would. Please don't ask for it. And coming from the back throne room area, the doors open, the little king shuffles out, and a couple steps behind him, you see the queen. She comes slumping out. All right, bring him out. Let's just get this over with already. I'm not in the mood today, but I have a job to do. My life is Isn't my life so hard?
It is.
Thank you.
Your
We
life
can't
is
wait to
as,
entertain you to take.
your life is as challenging as the skies are gray today on this dismal spot of a day.
It is dismal, isn't it? It's like so gross, we should just skip to another day, shouldn't we?
I'm so pleased we're on the same page here, the same wavelength.
Thank you. All right, well, get the other ones. And she'll snap her fingers, and the guards will run off. And then in a
Yes,
few
the
minutes,
other ones. Ugh. Right?
you'll see the two remaining teams, Team Snow Bros and the Team New Fab 5. The Snow Bros come walking in. Joe Cool is back in his huge form, still quite tall, lumbering underneath the still large doorway.
Ooh, this might be it.
And the new Fab 5 kind of look to you. They give you a little nod. May the best team win. All right, my wonderful champions. Who is ready to find out what the final game of my beautiful Queen's game is today?
Whoa!
The final game of my 71st annual Queen's game is King of the World. Where's the nerd? Nerd! And Merlin will come up like, I'm coming. And he starts casting a spell, and you can see above you, over the main central area of the throne room, a cloud forms. And quickly the shifting clouds change colors until you see an image of a clock tower in a flooded city. The game is called King of the World. All of you, my wonderful champion players, will be transported to the outskirts of this tower, my Glockenspiel, as it were. The area has unfortunately undergone some minor water damages, though I'm sure you'll be able to overcome the trials just as well. And the image shifts. Oop, you shouldn't see her. Oh, can't see her. Weird.
Oh.
And looking above you, directly above you, you see a flooded town with a clock face looking out over. In the streets that are well high with water are debris, barrels, crates, things all turned over. And looking inside kind of the doors, there are doors on the north and the south side of the Glockenspiel. You see short, little people in bright, colorful outfits. Ah, yes, my wonderful Glockenspiel. It seems it has been taken over by the locals. I need you to clear them out, as it were. Please avoid the mess. All I need you to do is quite simple. You'll be transported to the outskirts of the Glockenspiel. From then, you must enter from the north or south part of the clock tower. You must then traverse your way up, past the second to the third floor. If you encounter any resistance, please feel free to put them out of their sorry little misery. Once you have made it to the third floor, you must claim it for yourself, and only yourself, by eliminating or removing any and all hostile threats. After 1 minute, 10 rounds, the Glockenspiel will ring, and as long as there is only one individual inside the tower on the third floor, the game is over and the team there wins the round.
So it is the king of the hill.
If there are more than one conscious individuals, it will go into overtime, where the next person removed shall be eliminated until there is only one conscious being on the third floor of the clock tower. Now, seems simple enough, right? But you're forgetting one thing. How can there be more than one king of the tower? How can I expect you to go up against your own allies, fighting against your own kin? Please, you insult me. I would never do something as cruel as that. Perish the thought. For this next challenge, each member of the remaining teams shall participate alone. While the games are taking place, the rest of your teammates shall remain here. All spells, items, and abilities that affect the entire party must be used before the game starts. No items or abilities can be shared in between games. What you go in with is whatever you got. Teams with the most amount of wins will be declared the champion of the Queen's Game. Hooray! The first runner-up will be allowed to keep their pathetic lives, and the loser shall face elimination. Off with their heads.
Oh dear.
So we've got one champion that's going to go forward to the round after this, and then it's
Ideally,
three.
yeah.
All right,
Oh.
so
You will all go individually. And as she says this, 3 card guards will enter, each one holding a box.
So we're each fighting for our own towers, and each of those is like a point, so to speak.
My guests of honor, the band of bastards, would you please do us the honors and draw first?
One of us draw first?
What is it that we're drawing here?
Can I have everyone roll a d6? 6s will be re-rolled.
I just can't roll above a top score tonight.
Jesus.
Yeah.
If you could not roll the same thing. See, this is what I was going to have you go one at a time.
Got it.
Dragon Ball Z. But that's fine. I see a 1 for Sydney.
Oh, I see what's happening here.
I see a 5 for Tony.
I know exactly what you're doing with this one.
I see 4 for Richard.
So Artem and I both have to re-roll.
I think so.
Yes.
Do we want to do
The
heads and
numbers
tails?
that are left. Yeah. There are 2 and 3 left.
So I guess whoever rolls higher can get the 3.
Yeah.
That'd probably be the fastest way to do it.
Okay.
Perfect.
We're just
Got
give
the
Artem
2 and 3.
All right. A 3 for Andrew. And a 2 for Artem. You guys reach into the box and you pull out a ball, a little marble ball. And on each one is labeled 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. After that, you go back and you stand in your line. And she'll say, "Next up, the Snow Bros! Go get your your balls.
All right, let's see who our
Snowballs?
matchups are.
Olaf goes first. He then digs his stick arm around, and he pulls out a 3. Nick goes after him. He reaches in quietly, pulls out a 2. Yeti reaches in, pulls out a 1. Marshmallow, kind of large. He taps on Olaf. He's like, I got you, buddy, don't worry. He reaches in, he pulls out a 5. There's only one left.
Mm-hmm. Joe Cool. That's
Joe
me.
Cool. Like, I shall draw my bow. And he takes a swig of his shrinking potion, and he goes down to an appropriate size. And he reaches in, and obviously, as you would imagine, pulls out the final ball. 4. So that is Yeti with 1, Nick with 2, Olaf with 3, Joe Cool with 4, and Marshmallow with 5. Next up, we have the new Fab 5. Would you please draw your balls?
Boo.
Ooh.
I hope I get the good one.
Or like the fart 5, am I right?
Scrooge goes first. He reaches in. He pulls out a 2.
Wait, who got the 2?
Next up,
The 2 is
Scrooge.
you, I think. Oh yeah, sorry.
Pete reaches in. Pulls out a 5.
I
Clarabelle.
knew that was gonna happen.
Clarabelle reaches in. Pulls out a 4. Daisy reaches in. Pulls out a 1. Chip and Dale. Chip kind of is held up by Dale. He's like, you got it. You just go on. He pulls out a 3. So, that is Scrooge with 2, Daisy with 1, Pete with 5, Clarabelle with 4, Chip and Dale with 3. The rounds have been selected. In the first round, we shall have Sydney going up against Yeti, going up against Daisy. In round 2, we shall have Artem going up against Nick, going up against Scrooge. In round 3, we shall have the lovely Andrew going up against Olaf, going up against Chip and Dale. In round 4, we shall have Richard going up against Jakul, going up against Clarabelle. And lastly, we shall have Tony going up against Marshmallow, going up against Pete.
I look at Pete and I give him another like. Dear buddy. Remember what happened
Just-
last time?
Oh, I remember. And it's not gonna happen again.
I flash his own peg leg at him.
Give me that back.
The axe. You give me that back. That's what you sound like.
No.
Did I ever have a chance to see what Mirabelle's
Or
thing was? I don't.
We've only ever talked to her like once at breakfast.
Yeah. All right.
Uh,
It looks
looking
like
over-
she's got like some sort of magical focus though with the bell. That's what it, you know.
yeah.
Looking over at Clarabelle, you can see. Actually, give me an investigation check.
Okay.
15. Very nice. Looking over at Maribel, yeah, she has that bell around her. You also notice she has very loose-fitting, like kind of robes, kind of clothes. Also notice that you see on her arms 2 bracers with a small kind of like blue enchantment going up them. Other than that, you see no weapon, no armor, not even really like... She does have a small satchel, a bag, but outside of that, not much else.
No holy symbols of any kind. That's just the bell.
Bell.
All right.
You will all have 30 minutes to prepare before you are going. The rest of you will stay here and observe the sky as it takes place. Anything you wish to do or shuffle around, you need to do before you are sent. Once you are there, you are on your own.
Wait, shuffle around is in.
Give each other pats on the back. I don't know,
Okay.
overly long speeches, things of that nature.
Perfect. Thank you,
Yay.
my liege.
Hmm.
Alright. Each of you is getting a bardic inspiration.
Fuck yeah. Thank you.
D8.
All of us?
It's a D8, yeah.
You're just gonna hand it all out.
I mean, I have to.
Yeah, I got you.
I'm going to cast Mage Armor on myself, and then, if it's permitted, like 5 minutes before ready, I'm going to cast Armor of Agathis at 3rd level.
Is that... That's temp HP, right?
Yep. It lasts for an hour.
Alright, I'll say this, since this is what we used before. This is where I've been pulling from. If you cast anything on yourself, just denote it here. Update your tokens. I think what we're going to do is we're going to take an early break. I guess this is an appropriate time for a break. And when we get back, we shall start the first round of King of the World.
Yes. Woo! And I guess we need to. So, what are we thinking, guys? Everybody just buy healing potions? Like,
Honestly, I think invisibility potions are like
It's kind of eyeballing
gonna be
that
key.
too.
And then if we have enough left, I'd love to get Sid the shield. But
well, I don't think we can buy the shield even as
or
is, to be honest.
Spade.
I have a
And
mundane shield now, so that helps a little bit.
So if we drop
I was like, how do I
1,000
have an AC of 20? That's Chimera's sheet. My bad.
If we drop 1,000, we each get a potion of invisibility, and that leaves what 2,000 to 15 to like finish adorning ourselves.
Someone else can take the Potion of Haste. I feel like that'd be better used with a melee person.
I could definitely benefit.
How
from that.
about what if we all got potions of invisibility and scrolls of magic missile in case we just need a good honest damage, you know?
Mhm.
Because that could be really helpful for this.
How many, like, what level is the Scroll of Magic Missile?
Guessing
First.
base it's only, yeah.
Standard.
We could all get potions of superior healing. We could all afford that.
Let's see.
That would be 2,000 total.
So the understanding is we're all going to try to compete, and whichever one of us are left standing are going to be in the final round.
Yes.
No, it's just one round. It's if Richard, if you're there when the clock tower rings, you win the round.
So it's like
But each
best
of us are
5
doing a
rounds.
round.
But everyone's doing their own round.
So the team is
Yeah.
best. Team-wise, it's best of 5 rounds.
Yeah, it's like
Yes.
getting points, basically.
We
You're
need to
scoring
win.
a point.
We need to win 3 rounds.
Correct.
Got it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm trying something a little different here. So,
It was interesting.
and I do have another optional rule, so everyone's not sitting around bored. Are we on break right now, or?
We're
Not
I will put
just
us on
yet.
break. Okay.
The magic. Bye, folks.
We're
pounding
back.
us down. And so, like, with my butthole, the whole thing is that, like, I really have to. Wait, what?
No, it's fine. Please
Penny-
continue.
Penny,
we
we're
were all
live.
we were all invested in the story.
Oh,
I
okay.
know I was.
So I'm thinking, like, if I use honey and Worcestershire sauce and cayenne.
Welcome
and,
back,
like,
everyone.
certainly-
Sorry, we're gonna have to bench this conversation for a later day. I know we're all really riveted by
Not
that story.
again.
But we got some nerdy ass D&D to play right now as we come back on the third and final Queen's Game Challenge, King of the World. Our team has just found that they will be competing alone. They must ascend the clock tower, the Glockenspiel, and reach the third floor. Once they have been able to secure it, up until at least 1 minute, then they shall win. Otherwise, it will go into overtime. So far, each round has been divvied up into 5 different rounds. In round 1, we have Sydney, Yeti, and Daisy. Round 2, we have Artem, Nick, and Scrooge. In round 3, we have Andrew, Olaf, Chip, and Dale. On round 4, we have Richard, Jokul, and Clarabelle. In round 5, we have Tony, Marshmallow, and Pete. But we are all forgetting one very important thing. You are not the only ones participating in this game. Sydney, as you prepare to go into this battle, actually, is everyone good? Did you guys figure out what you're buying first?
I'm getting a great.
Yeah, how
healing
do you want to
potion.
do that? Are we all like telling you what we want now, and then how do you want to work that?
Tell me how much money you have, tell me what you want and how much that costs, and if one number is lower than the other, then we Gucci.
Okay.
You're Gucci.
I think we calculated it out just fine. But I will also do the superior healing and invisibility.
And who are the 2 people taking the potions of haste?
I would like one.
We do have to delegate that.
Yeah. I don't need it, but I would like it. If anyone else feels strongly about it, I'm cool.
I don't feel that I need it either, but I'm open to it. If I'm like, well, I guess I'll say this: if I'm the closer, maybe I have it like. Well, here's a question, Ryan. If we give it to someone else, but they do not use it, it cannot be passed to me before my round, right? Like we're locked into our
pass it.
loadout.
You go in with what you got.
Right. Okay. So. I don't know,
That's
you guys
how we're
told
not
me
getting
that,
like the
I think we
stick
give
going
the
around every
other.
person.
I think we give the other to either Tony or Sydney.
I'm
Susceptible to dying a lot, y'all.
You're what?
like.
You're susceptible to dying?
To dying. I've been like getting my ass kicked.
So do you want that other haste potion?
I'm gonna suggest me because if I'm the last round and we have to win that last one, at least it's you know what I mean? Like if I have to be the clincher, I want to have everything at my disposal, if that makes sense. If I
Yeah.
have to be.
Okay, and I'll. Okay, so one for Tony, one for Sid. Do we want to do that?
Hasting a barbarian was never a bad idea. So,
Yeah.
And if
Okay.
we don't use it, then we have it for, Tomorrowland,
And Tony, you are correct. Drinking a bottle of haste, it is non-concentration. I believe it's for a minute, so it is free haste.
Yeah.
So this is what I have so far. Speak up.
Wait. Oh, God. Right? Cool.
Is that per person or is that total?
That's
So far, me and
That's-
Tony have said that we wanted healing or greater healing. Artem said he wanted invisibility. Richard, do you want anything?
I'll take invisibility as
I'm
well.
Okay.
I'm good. Unless there's like I haven't checked the thing unless there's like a potion of hill giant strength.
There's not.
I'll take a potion of climbing though. Decent if you get knocked off.
Okay.
Okay.
So I'm seeing 2 potions of greater healing, 1 potion of 2 potions of greater healing, 2 potions of invisibility, and 1 potion of climb. Why did I say crying? That's for another time. Potion of climbing.
The potion of tears.
That looks like, let's see, 150 plus 150 is 300. I think that's 200 each, 400. And then what is climbing, 75?
Yeah.
Oh, hold
That's,
up. I already have a potion of climbing. Do you want to save that? You just take the one I have?
Oh, sure. Yeah,
Because we bought that at the beginning.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll nix the potion of climbing from that. I'll give him mine, so it's just the 2 and the 2. And then that.
Alright, and then we have Miss Pack's 3 bags to the weekend trip, Andrew, with 1 poison apple, 1 potion of visibility, a scroll of shield, 300 GP.
Yeah, I'd like to trade out one of my Drink Me potions, which has a net value of, well, on the trade, a Drink Me is
200.
200. So actually, my cost, if that is traded out appropriately, my total would only be 200.
Banker, you got all this?
Working on it.
And who did the potions of haste end up with?
I think Andrew and Tony.
Oh, I thought you and Tony.
I mean, I'll take it if you want me to take it, but if you want it, you can have it.
I mean, I want it, but if we want to make sure you don't die and put out more damage, then I get it.
Got it. I will take it then.
Okay. I also request 2 flashback montages to be dropped when narratively appropriate.
Alright, now would you like these to be flashbacks that reveal a part of your backstory that you've yet to reveal? Or would you like it to be like a motivational thing to keep you going?
Oh, more of a like, oh man, who's the guy? Jeez. More of a, oh, you thought it was going this way, but actually, and shows some
the
nasty
Jason
little scheme.
Statham special.
The Snatch special. It shows you a little thing I was doing to make sure that the twist that you're now experiencing is now in context. Does that help?
I see. We also have a special bargain deal on Naruto flashbacks, where we flash back to something that was done like very recently, like maybe even this episode.
Oh, that's what it would be then. I'm not familiar with the Naruto. What kind
It's
of toe?
where we-
Is that like a
It's
big
where
toe?
we saved
little
on
toe?
animation by recycling clips from previous episodes. Like in
Gotcha,
episode
gotcha.
8, we'll reference episode 6 again for some reason.
How Ocean's 11 is your flashback that you...
Oh, I think less Oceans, because it's not like a, hey, you never could have picked up on this because fuck you.
Because we deliberately didn't tell you that we planted a bomb underneath this spot just in case years ago.
Maybe it is Oceans.
We don't have any plot ex machina flashbacks, I'm afraid.
No, it's all revolving around things I have or would be able to do.
All right.
Would I be able to check in with Jakul? If not, don't worry about it.
As the team is negotiating with Merlin over prices of flashbacks, you walk over and you see Jakul there. It's like, all right, we are finally doing it, you and me, Team Giants.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Yeah. We just have this this pesky little third person here, huh?
Oh yes, the cow person.
Yeah,
What's
cow
her deal?
person. You think we should just take her out and then it's just the two of us?
I don't know. I'd prefer to fight fairly and see what she is up to. Just be honest, I am already taking hits by being small and fighting against you both, but we could see.
Oh,
how
you're
things
gonna
go.
be you're gonna be shrunken in the games.
Yeah, when he went to reach into the pit to
Uh-huh.
grab a ball, he shrunk down to I mean, like, he's still like 8 feet tall. He's still like
Yeah,
a
yeah,
professional NBA player, but he is still very strong.
I didn't realize that you were going to stay that way the entire round. Okay.
Yeah, the nerd is pretty good at making potions. They tend to last for a while, so
Yeah.
hopefully it's not a problem.
Sure. Has that affected your strength at all when you shrank?
Little bit, but I am still quite strong. And he flexes it. It's just Terry Crews levels of like ripped.
Yeah, you look strong. All right. Well, you want to fight fair, huh? How unfortunate. Okay. All right. Cool. Well, I'll see you out there, buddy.
Rykard, wait. I sense something is wrong. Why
Yeah.
do you not wish to do honor to each other on the field of battle?
I would love nothing more than to do that, but this is not an honorable battlefield. That's my concern.
Say more on that. We are battling. It is, well, it's not a field. It's a tower. In
It's
many
a tower.
ways,
Yes.
field is like, it's like tower is like field, but in sky. So even
Part
more
of-
dramatic.
Part of what I worry about is that there could be a cheat on the battlefield because she is from the new Fab Five, and we have strong suspicions that they are cheating. And additionally, we're being forced to do this against our will, otherwise we'll be killed by the Queen. I would much rather us go back to Jotunheim and battle there on a good, clean field.
Ah, yes. The mountains are calling to me. And he kind of turns and looks out the large, wide open door into the distance. He's like, I can feel I am being slowly pulled back. I feel that this may be my last day on this small world. Small world. Get it? Because you are also small.
Yeah, no, I got it. So this object here that allowed me to summon you here in the first place,
Mm-hmm.
well, a very powerful sorcerer, I believe by the name of either Yensid or Disney, I don't know, I dyslexic, get the letters mixed up.
Friend of yours?
No. No, he's kind of a dick, actually.
Sorcerer
he
rival.
Sure, yeah. He turned off the ability to summon, and that was what I was going to use to bring you back. But if you're already going back soon, then I guess that's good for you. The rest of us are going to potentially die by the Queen's hand. But that means we're never going to get our true battle in Jotunheim. So, I don't know. If there's anything that you could do, you know what? Why don't we'll have a fair fight, take care of Cow Lady, and maybe, if you're willing, can we talk it out a little more out on the tower?
I suppose, but I will say I am likely going to be like, in the zone. In the blood zone. Like, of
Sure.
the killing. Like, I wouldn't go as far as to say rage, but pretty close to rage.
Yeah.
Not like your friend over there, the blue guy. Is he going to ever let go of his breath? Is he going to take a breath?
I don't think so. All right. Well, I won't waste any more of your time then. Just good luck out there, and just if I hope you'll give me a chance to hear me out if I have anything to say out there.
Hey, give yourself some credit. You've made yourself this far in the Queen game. I'm sure you'll do great. And as far as the Queen goes, listen, we are giants. Giant is in our blood. We make own justice. You see.
Let's talk more about that later. And
Okay.
with that, I'm gonna leave.
All right. Good luck. I look forward to attacking you soon.
Yeah. I'll be ready for your attacks.
All right. Are we ready to start? Is there any questions? I'm not reading all of that. What did you guys talking about?
Muted.
I have an ability that I can turn on, but it can't turn off, and it gives me perpetual advantage in attacking, but it also means every attack at me is also at advantage, and I'm debating on using it in this instance.
Risky.
And
Yeah.
we have money on the table. If we have that much left unspent, we've been talking about that special shield.
It's 5,000.
I thought it was on sale for 250.
It's from 10 to 5.
Oh,
Yeah.
never mind. My bad.
You gotta
My
check
bad.
your glasses, my guy.
They're over here.
Okay. Alright.
But no, that's something I was just considering.
So, Sydney, this is your point of no return, by the way, guys. If there's, this is where the game's like, is there anything else you want to do?
So we're never going to be able to buy anything from Merlin ever again, right?
I didn't say that. I mean, depending how the rest of this campaign goes, I don't know.
Because
I
if we're
can't-
never going to see Merlin again, there are one of two objects I would love to buy from him.
I'll
But
say this: Merlin's not necessarily going away unless you kill him, which that's your prerogative. But
okay. Well, if everyone's happy, I'm happy. Raise your hands if you're happy.
I see 3 hands. I see
Four
whatever
hands.
Artem's doing.
All right.
All right, get
Cool.
up. All right. You guys arrange yourselves. The cloud crackles, and you can see above you the first tower that needs to be reclaimed. And along the edges, peeking out from inside the doors, you see the small inhabitants of the Glockenspiel. We cut inside the tower. Richard, Tony, Andrew, Artem. You find yourselves, not yourself, another self, inside the tower, a different self. All right, men, we've just received word. The tower is going to be assaulted any minute now. They will be sending some of their strongest warriors to wipe us out and claim it for their own. I need you all to be prepared to defend it with your lives. This is our moment. We may be small warriors, but our hearts are huge. As the rest of you, not to leave you guys sitting out here waiting, doing nothing, the rest of you will be rolling and playing as the defenders of the tower,
Oh god.
as one of these 6 mighty warriors. Can I have everyone roll?
world children, aren't they?
Can I have everyone, besides Sydney and myself, roll a d6 to see which warrior you shall assume?
It's the little wooden puppets from Shrek, the Welcome to Julap puppets. And I don't know why.
Nice, we got some different ones. All right. So, the way this is going to work, I want to do a tournament, but I know it is boring to have everyone just watch and do nothing. So, I am recruiting you to help me be a part of this scene as the members of the Small World Brigade defending the tower. Now, for this to work, I need you all to defend the tower from any and all invaders. This means you do not play favorites. If someone is charging, if someone is trying to reach the 3rd floor, you must try everything you can to stop them. Are we in agreement?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, yes!
All right.
Let's bring it
Andrew.
on!
Andrew, you have rolled a 4. That means you are the little German boy.
Boy! Oh, no! This could be problematic!
The German boy has access to cleric spells. I shared the doc here, but basically it's a bunch of Baldur's Gate reskin goblins.
Yes.
Amazing.
You have Sacred
When you-
Flame, you have Cure Wounds, you have Bless. You are also not
What?
defenseless. You also have an Alphorn to attack people with.
What kind of porn?
It's the super
Alf.
long,
Alf. The
super
Alf,
long
little
sword.
alien.
The Ricola guy.
Yeah.
Oh, an Alp horn. A horn from the Alps. Interesting.
That's
Okay.
No, Alf porn.
Oh, a horn to summon Alf, the alien.
It's me. Yeah.
I got a penis for a nose. Whoa!
Remember.
Let's see. Richard, you rolled a 1, which means that you are the small British guard boy.
Very well.
You have a halberd. You can cleave and lacerate and do a menacing attack with it. You can also throw rocks. And I'm not like saying go throw rocks. I mean you can pick up a rock and throw it. You're at the warrior class.
Dude, I'm happy with this. This rules.
Yes, Artem got my favorite one.
Artem, you rolled a 6, which means you are oui, le French boy.
Oh, yes, Louis.
And as you would expect from French people, they have sold their souls to an otherworldly entity. You are effectively a warlock.
Okay.
You have Eldritch Blast, you have Hex, you have Armor of Agathis. I
As
posted
all
everything
French
there.
people do.
Where did you post it?
Lastly, I posted it in the
Discord
chat.
Oh, Discord.
In a Discord
Okay.
chat. Mhm.
I have it full screen so that I could go to the stream, so I don't see that. Okay.
I'll paste over for you. I got you.
Thank you.
Oh, there you go.
Lastly, Tony. Tony, you rolled a 3. You
Yeah,
are
I'm
the
Woody.
cowboy boy.
Yeah.
You have a toy gun. You have the ability to do ensnaring strike. You have nimble escape. And you have access to a warg companion.
What the fuck?
Oh,
Tear him into pieces.
All right. We have, let's see, French. We have. Huh? And with that, you will also be participating in this battle. You are not to only help Sydney, you are to repel any and all invaders. Are we clear?
yes.
When you die, you will roll a d4. If you roll a 3 or 4, you will respawn back on the base level coming up from the basement and roll again to see who you become.
This is fun.
So you combine Peasant Run.
I did take Peasant Run
Yeah.
and add it to King of the Hill
Yeah.
in Small World.
It's Small World.
All right. With that, I believe all the pieces are in place. Sydney, you look down at your hand as it slowly starts to fade away. As you, Daisy, and Yeti are all transported. Daisy looks over to you. It's like, well, good luck. I'm sorry. But I
Yeah,
will hit
me
you.
too. Oh, yep. Yep. Yep.
Can I have? As you transport in, you find yourself in this sloshing, flooded world, almost like a Venice. You look up and you see the big, smiling face of the Glockenspiel. And inside, we see our defenders. Can I have initiative from everyone as we begin the
Yeah.
final game?
Initiative is +1.
Oh, I was about to say same.
Wow.
Okay.
Boy's about to shoot everything.
Sydney,
Yeah, 14.
14.
So do you have to claim it and hold it for a minute, or does the minute start now and whoever's there at the end of the minute?
At the end of the minute.
Okay.
Also, do you have to be on the 3rd floor or at the clock tower on top itself?
3rd floor.
Okay.
How do we determine where that is? Or we'll get there.
Stairs on the left, go up. Stairs on the right, go down.
Gotcha.
So this is the 2nd floor here.
This is the 1st floor.
Oh, this is the 1st floor. Okay.
There's a basement.
1st floor. 2nd floor. 3rd floor.
Like it's Cowboy Boy.
Which one is? I've already forgotten who's who.
I'm the German boy.
I got that one, Artem. All right, you're a French boy. You're taking it. Cowboy boy is Tony, right?
Mm-hmm. He's got
Cowboy Boy.
18.
Couple
And
boy.
Richard got a 9.
Thank you. Sorry. Trying to keep it all straight. What did I make you? That's right.
Is my blue bar my AC?
Yes.
Okay.
What is the green?
It's so
bar?
it's so I can do it at a quick glance.
Yeah.
Blue bar is AC. Green bar is health.
Ah, of course.
It's so I can real quickly be like, yes, that hits, or no, that doesn't.
Nice.
Got it.
Okay.
Tricks of the trade.
That's smart.
I don't see anything for spell slots.
Don't worry about it.
Okay. I won't.
Mhm.
Starting us off, the little German boy. There are enemies at the gates. What do you wish to do?
I would swear I just heard you all sneeze. Gesundheit! I'm gonna cast Bless on the 3 of you. My
Yeah.
3 allies, Cowboy Boy, and the Limey. Oh, and myself, I suppose. Wait, there's a 3rd of us. Where's the British boy, Cowboy Boy,
Yeah.
I'm up
You got-
here.
and La Frange, Le
Wrong.
French toast. So yeah, I'll bless the 3 of you. So you have a plus 1d4 bonus to attack rolls and saving throws.
Oh, thank you.
I'm not sure if it says it or not, but you are. Oh, you'll have 30 movement speed. Quick
And
little butters.
then I will move. Let's see. I'll move here, I think. Wait. Okay, so this is the entrance that we're guarding. Yes?
This is an entrance.
That's
This
an
is an
entrance.
entrance.
Oh, okay. So not the downstairs here.
No.
Okay. Then I will move here. And
Didn't it? Guys,
Okay.
I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. Making sure I'm clear on where things are.
All right, that's your turn.
Aye, aye.
Cowboy boy.
That's shucks. That's me. That's more. I don't know. Yeehaw! Let's go. All right. I'm Cowboy Boy. That's right. I'm gonna step up, kind of peek around this corner, and I will ready my little cowboy pistol for anything that might come in range.
All right. Sydney. Welcome to a small world.
It's like one of my least favorite rides. I am going
One of the
to go ahead and chug my potion of haste.
Okay, that's your bonus action.
And then as far as going over there, water is deep, water is not deep.
Water is deep. You're on
Water's
the on top of a first story of a house.
What are the odds that I can run and jump here to this barrel that is floating?
You have plenty of movement speed. I think it is about making a strength check. I meant to look up jumping rules.
I think it's something to do with your strength score?
You can jump your strength score horizontally in feet, as long
And
as
your
you
modifier
have a 10
in
foot
height.
Right. Yeah, as long as you have a 10-foot running start.
Do you have a strength score of 25?
I have a strength score of 18, but I'm fast.
So you can jump 18 feet horizontally without any help, basically.
Damn. All right, then I guess I'm going that way. Gonna hit this one then.
Okay. As you are jumping onto the barrels, can I have an acrobatics check to try and balance yourself on the barrel?
Dear. Yes. Did you say a check or a saving? You said a check. Acrobatics. Oh no.
If you're trying to leapfrog across, you will need to make acrobatics check to balance yourself.
We'll see how it goes. 14.
14 makes it. You are just barely managing to maintain.
And then whoop. I guess with that movement, I'm gonna try to forward momentum my way just like from here to here. And then hopefully to these stairs.
Running and jumping?
Yeah. Or oh, I can't run and jump no more. That's just where we're at. All right.
You do have you are hasted, so you have quite a bit of movement
Yes.
speed now. So, and you've yet to take an action. Also, I believe haste gives you an extra action, which can be a dash. So
It does. Yeah, so I'll jump there too. Try for here.
yeah, I think that's good.
Do you want me to roll for that one, or is that one fine?
Yeah, give me an acrobatics check.
Okay.
Haste doesn't give you advantage on dex checks, right? Just saves.
Saves. Uh-huh.
Okay.
That's a 13.
You're good.
Cool. And then I guess I'll follow through with all that movement and I'll go for that one.
Okay.
Boing.
Give me one more acrobatics check.
14.
You're good. All right. There's a little step off area. There's that little brown ledge. You can't get over to the side.
And we'll do that. That's considered only 35 feet. Hasted, so I could just keep running? I haven't been hasted, man.
Haste is.
Yeah.
There's a reason why I said it's one of my favorites.
I could just keep fucking going?
I will say, as you round the
Hard as
corner,
myself.
there will be a small cowboy boy there waiting with a toy gun to shoot you.
And a
Move,
little
bitch!
French guy.
Yeah, so I'll follow through with it. I'll do 5, 10.
Tony, would you like to take your action?
Yeehaw! Yes, I would. Let's see, it's a +4 to hit, so that little gun pops off. Let's see. Pew pew.
Nice.
Oh, that hit!
Yeah, I know it did. Right. Okay, and you get shot for 3 piercing. At least it's minimum, right?
Okay.
Let's round her up, folks. She's here.
That's 5, 10, 15, 20. Ooh, bitch. 25, 30. Oh, no, not the cowboy! Not the cowboy!
You cannot move through an enemy square.
Okay, can I go up around, like up here and then down?
You will be, I guess, yeah, going around.
silly
Then,
as-
yeah.
As silly as that is, just to like Sonic go fast. So it's
A held action is reaction,
got-
so he's not gonna.
25, 30. That is me. I realize I put myself in a bad position, but we're sticking with it.
You've got the
Have you
high
reacted?
ground.
It's a great position.
Yeah, that's good. That's me.
Okay. You do have actions and stuff, unless you dashed or something.
I'll dash! 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
All of us are just like, wait.
Okay, you get up to the second floor. You have made it to the second floor.
Oh, I don't want to be here. Okay. 30. Done.
Was that where you're stopping?
That's it. Yeah.
I don't like the way that was asked.
I don't-
Coming up to the second floor, you dash past this little kid who shot you, and here you see
Not at you.
What looks. I guess there's a bell here too. Some rubble, some braziers. It looks like there are windows here that you could fit through if you were to climb or ascend the side. You can see where the light spills in through. Quite large. You also see a number of statues standing at attention. The one in front of you is a knight. There are two north and south of dragons, and then on the far side you see a cowboy.
Just a
What is your turn?
Not a cowboy boy, just a cowboy.
Just a cowboy.
Cowboy man.
Cowboy man, actually.
Cowboyman.
Next up, it is the Yeti. Alright, here we go. Let's do this. You got this. And he's going to make a running jump. Which he can just barely make. But can he... He manages to make the balance. Another check to... That is not quite enough. He falls into the water. He pulls himself up. He is going to use an action to dash. He started here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that's as far as he's able to get. Next up, the British Guard.
I see somebody just zoom past over there, and at first it's like, is he gonna go attack that way? But then he hears this Yeti coming through, so he's just like, oh shit! And he's gonna go for the person who's right next to him. So there. And I'm gonna attack. I'm going to use my prepare action, which sacrifices 20 feet of movement, which I can do just fine. And that way I can do an additional 1 damage to this guy.
Woo!
Hell yes.
So I think it's a +3 to hit because my strength is +1 and my proficiency is +2. So
Listen,
here
it's
we
not
go.
called Yoked World, it's called Small World.
Here we go. 16.
That just manages to hit. Roll for damage and make an
All
attack on the
right.
extra 1.
Okay. I don't think I can lacerate as well. I imagine I can only do one of these. It doesn't say.
I think that's one or the other. It's its own move.
Okay.
The fact
Okay.
that this little boy just has an action called lacerate is so upsetting.
Yeah.
What little kid doesn't?
Wow, that's a 1d12. Okay.
Jeez.
1d12 plus 2 instead of +1. All right, here we go. 4.
Hey, listen. Damage is damage. He's like, hey, oh, look, aren't you? Oh my god, oh, my feet! Why did you stare at my feet? It's slowly becoming 21 or 24, whichever one it is.
That's me.
All right. Next up, we have Daisy.
Where are y'all seeing your attack modifiers?
I am not. I had to figure it out myself. I just added my
Oh.
proficiency bonus and my strength.
That
I included it in the doc that says halberd +3 to hit, bow +4 to hit, toy gun +4 to hit.
Oh, it's all here. Okay.
document?
Yeah.
I
Wait.
just clicked on the link. I didn't see that there was stuff underneath it.
Oh! Well, how about that?
All right. Daisy is gonna go.
Hellborn.
2. She is going to... You know how I looked for a playable duck race? There's not. But she is going to jump into the water. 4, 6. And she is going to click her boots together, and a not that anyone can currently see, but a what appears to be magnetic energy is going to start radiating from her boots. And then she's going to pull out from her bag a little glass vial. And what inside looks like nothing, but you can see it sloshing around and making bubbles. She is going to pop it open, she's going to take a swig, and then she's going to disappear.
Bitch.
How dare you use my own plans against me?
Who could have seen this coming?
No one, because they're invisible.
I'll definitely tell you who didn't see that coming. The French boy, you're up.
Yep, I didn't
You're
see
up.
it coming. Which means that, I'm sorry, Sydney, the French boy has got to protect himself and his tower. So, well, actually, he can only move 30 feet. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
You're giving me chase?
Can I see Sydney from here?
Yeah, I would say she's at the
I am
top
right
of the
at the
stairs.
top of the stairs.
Okay,
You're directly at the top of the
I'm
stairs.
so sorry, Sydney. I was asking because all of my stuff is ranged. So, as a bonus action, I cast Hex on Sydney.
Oh dear.
You're a bitch.
And because Hex is... Hold on.
Artem, I swear to God.
I have to... You know what? His intelligence is 0, so it's a flat roll. I have to see how smart he is at noticing what you would be naturally good at to give you that disadvantage.
I'm so weak. Fuck!
All right, 50-50 then. Head or on a 2, he knows. Okay, he does not know what you're. Okay, then I will roll a 1d6 and choose one of the ability scores at random. If not, he was gonna hex you with strength.
Why?
Which
I'm
will
so
be-
weak.
Thank God he's not too bright.
All right. Your intelligence checks are at disadvantage.
Do I get a save?
No, it's hex.
No,
What?
It just happens.
What?
Hex says we don't care.
Yeah. So as long as you are hexed, you make any you have disadvantage on any ability check made with the chosen ability, which is intelligence. That's
You're just gonna,
the
you're
extra
just gonna
stuff.
fuck me over?
So now he's going to throw an Eldritch Blast at you. Oh my god!
Oh wow!
Leave y'all fuckers alone. I'm gonna summon your ass to the top of this tower and I'm gonna drop you off of it.
I'm so
Damn,
sorry, Sydney.
2d10 plus 2d6. What is happening?
I'm so sorry, Sydney. I'm sorry.
I did near minimal damage with my pop guns, so this is all.
Oh my god!
Wow.
Oh man, this is the best decision of my life. I was like,
So
do I let the
there's
others
9
play?
force damage and 8 necrotic damage as a little French boy pulls out his little French gun and shoots you in the fucking back.
Fuck the French, God.
And that's his turn.
God. Oh, if only you had done that on the Yeti.
Oh my god. Oh.
He said, "Not on my watch."
No one blows past me.
All right, next up, German boy.
All right, we've got to light him up, and I swing on him. Here is my roll to hit. It misses. Scheiße! Kill the Yeti! Big motherfucker, get him!
All right.
Language,
Cowboy
my
boy.
God.
I should have
Swear to
asked
God,
if you
I'll
wanted
kill
to
you both.
move or
I
anything.
swear to God, I'll kill you both.
Cowboy boy.
All right.
Cowboy boy.
Yes. Okay. So I know Clarabelle's in the water, but
Daisy.
I'm sorry. Yeah. But I don't see her for some reason on this map.
She's
Maybe I'm
invisible.
just missing it.
She took an invisibility potion.
All right. Okay. So fully, that would explain that. I was like, making sure. Okay. I mean, listen, Cowboy Boy's got a ranged weapon. He's gonna be looking out this and readying that attack again to see what approaches. You know, he's the range guy. He doesn't chase him down. So
All right,
I'm gonna.
I will say you do know that
There's
there is
also
one
a
person that has
Yeti
ascended
right up
here.
here.
There's one person that has ascended the stairs, and there's another.
The Yeti is
I
right
told
here.
you to get the
No,
Yeti!
you're right. No, that's true. The Yeti is right here. You're right. That makes more sense. We're using the ranges as written on the PG3 thing, right?
I believe so. Yes.
Okay, cool. My pop gun is at a range of 18 feet. Can we say 20 just to make measurement a little easier?
Yeah.
All right, cool. All right. So I run up. Yeehaw, that's a big one. Pew! And I shoot him, and I assume an 8 does not hit.
And it's not gonna hit.
Okay. Can I do anything else? No, I think about being home on the range.
If only one of your doggies were here.
Oh, actually, are we? How are you ruling? Are you ruling Ensnaring Strike as if it were the spell where it's like a bonus to cast and ready it, and then it's unleashed? Okay, so I'll ready up Ensnaring Strike in that case.
Okay. All right. Make a note of that. Next up, Sydney. We go back up to the second floor.
No, I'm going back down to the first floor.
Oh no! Oh.
You go back down.
I'm gonna kill the little fucking French boy.
All right.
With
We
love
will
and
never
respect.
surrender!
I mean, he's a pretty big threat right now. I don't
He's a
blame you.
pretty solid threat.
All right. All right. You're there. You're back on the.
I run down and I'm gonna attack the fucking French boy.
Oh no!
Sydney, did you have the 8 temp HP that I'd given you?
Yes.
Okay, gosh.
And it's a.
Yeah, you're taking some
plus-
damage so far.
I know. Thanks, Artem. 16 against the little French boy.
It's a hit.
13 against the little French boy.
Both hit.
Hit.
He has 11 AC.
Did you also
13!
take? Did you also take 3 damage at some point?
Yeah, I got hit by the cap gun.
Well, you want to describe how you killed the little French boy?
After the little French boy
Jacques.
rolls a fucking natural 20 on my ass, I come back down the stairs with severance. And I sever his head
Very
from his
appropriate.
shoulders.
Very French. Very
Viva
French
la-
revolution of you.
And then I run back upstairs.
Okay.
You scream
Move
like
your token
a
to the top of
pig.
the stairs, please. Thank you.
That was 20.
Please update your token to reflect your current health,
Oh, God.
please.
That was -3 and minus
It was 37.
17.
I have here that you have 37 HP.
37? Okay.
That's what it says.
Okay.
All right.
Are these guys doing anything in here?
Can you give me an intelligence
No.
check, please?
Oh wait, the hex is concentration.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
not
so it's
concentrating on that anymore.
Yeah.
Give me an investigation check.
Investigation. Oh, that's just a flat roll. 5.
Man, those sure are some statues. Good thing
Those
they're just
are-
statues.
Some statues. So good that they're just statues. So I did 20 feet, 20, 25,
Stop!
30. Oh, God! Yes?
As you take a step forward, the statue, which is not a statue, lunges to life as it
No.
brandishes its halberd.
Who would have seen this coming?
That is only a 14 to hit.
No.
As it brings its halberd across, you are able to block it with your shield. You avoid taking any damage. It takes its halberd, and then it stands back at attention.
Oh. Okay. 30. And that was full movement for 1, and I get to go again. It's 5. Is this just like a... God damn it.
As you step into that square, you look over and you see the eyes of the dragon statue begin to light and flare with fire. Can I please have a deck save?
Oh, I got advantage. Great. Yeah.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Sydney, for teaching us so much about how this works.
I should also say, Artem, Richard, Andrew, Tony, this is like Hunger Games where you somehow have perfect camera angles of everything. So you guys are watching all of this as it happens.
Nice. Are each of our rounds like the same, or is it different every time?
What do you mean?
Like, is each round the exact same stuff as this, or is it going to be different every time?
It just shows you are watching it, the other teammates are watching it, the queen's watching it. You're all. It's like a big IMAX screen in a storm cloud at the
So
top
we
of
don't-
it.
No, I
no.
get that. I'm just wondering when each of us has a turn, is it always the same thing that's happening now, or is every turn have different obstacles?
Different layout,
or
different
traps and
monsters.
stuff?
Is every tower different?
You'll just have to find out.
All right.
That is a 13.
This is a 13.
That does just barely save.
I guess a fireball.
However, you still take half.
Mm-hmm.
Not that bad. You take 6 points of fire damage.
Okay. Jesus.
The dragon's eyes light with fire, and then they go down again.
Got it. And this middle structure, this is just clockwork mechanism shit, right?
Yeah, it's a big old bell.
Alright. Alright, I know this motherfucker's gonna do something. But you know what? Here we go. That was 5, 10, 15, 20. 25. 30.
Yep.
Oh, okay. I'm running up or that's where I gotta stop, because I've already
It's a
taken
spiral staircase that goes upstairs.
That's where I'm at.
Okay. You have met the defenses of the second floor. We go back to the first floor, where the Yeti is getting absolutely bamboozled by a bunch of children.
This is fun.
We've done 4 damage.
It is going to take a step forward and try to... Let's see, who's done the most damage? Neither of you have done a ton of damage so far.
I've technically done the most of. I'm the only one who's done any.
Alright,
missed.
then he is going to... The Yeti is going to pull out a large, comically large ice pick. And he's going to try and smash it down on you.
Okay.
What the hell?
Love that.
Is a 21 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
For 14 points of damage.
Oh, I live!
Woo!
Barely standing.
Little British boy, good job.
He's like, oh my god, you're still alive?
Only,
I gotta go. I'm sorry. I can't deal with this right now. I gotta go.
only, bro.
Blood just gushing.
Now that was 1, 2,
Attack of opportunity!
Attack! Both of us doing that for sure.
I mean, attack
All right.
of opportunity!
Let's see him.
Oh, right. I have to actually roll for it. There we go!
Oh boy.
Does a 13 do it?
No.
Oh,
Scheiße.
55.
55 damage on a miss.
14.
You didn't look at the tab good enough. It's a 55 on a miss.
I don't think it's 55.
I'll also take an attack op if I
All right.
can. Can I? I guess I only
Do
have.
attack ops have to be with melee weapons, though?
They do.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I guess I only have the toy gun, so maybe I can't.
Can you, like,
Can I-
pommel strike
can I-
it?
You think can I
Or-
gun butt him?
Yeah,
You
use,
do it-
I don't know
you do
what.
an unarmed strike.
Yeah. Try and hit him with the butt of your gun. I'll give you a D4.
You can do
Plus
one
strength.
damage, maybe.
Does a 15 hit him?
It does not. It is quite close, but not quite enough.
Okay.
You swing at him, he's like, "Oh, all right."
There's
I don't like this anymore.
children in here.
I just hope that we're as useless against us in the future.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he looks up the stairs. He's like, "Oh my God, the blood of all French kids everywhere!" Oh,
Oh, can you just imagine what happens when I get in here with my axe?
That's just gonna be another bullet point. He's gonna be like, she killed a little French boy. Bad.
just making some good
Hey guys,
points.
remember when we were at Disney and Sid killed that child?
Fucking
All right, little
kids.
British boy, you got 1 HP left. What do you got?
Lacerate! Not gonna hit.
Unfortunately. Anything else?
That's it.
All right. Next up, it is someone's turn.
Little French boy, do you roll to come back?
Yeah, do I... So what was it again? I
No, he
rolled a
baguettes to
D4?
come back.
Give me 1 second for you, Artem.
Okay.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
I was seeing a knight, a cowboy. He was matching the kids down here.
Okay, little French boy, please give me a roll, a 1d4.
Okay. 3.
A 3.
That's me.
You respawn. Roll me 1d6.
Oops. 3.
Two cowboy boys, let's go.
Another cowboy.
Another cowboy boy. Let's
This
see.
town ain't big enough for the two of us.
But this tower is.
Cowboy.
big enough for two of us, friend.
Cowboy boy, you emerge running up from the stairs where it seems that there is a unquantifiable amount of
Amazing.
There's gonna be a
People
big heap of little boy bodies and when this is done.
Nothing I think you
Back
should
here.
leave, Sket.
It's gonna pile up so high it blocks the stairs.
I will say, yeah. So we're doing peasant run rules where when you died, you would have rolled again. So
Oh, okay,
in the
so
future,
I
when
got
you
it.
die, roll a d4 and a d6. If it's a 3 or 4, you respawn as a new small worlder. If you get a 1 or 2, you do not respawn that round. You will have a chance to respawn the next round. This is so it's just not an endless.
Yeah.
You guys keep coming back.
Yeah.
But yeah, Cowboy Boy, you have your turn.
Okay. Staring Strike is a bonus action, so we'll go ahead and do that bonus action because we see the Yeti here. You ain't getting out of this. And then
Your cowboy boy is considerably more manly than mine.
I'm the
Hey,
cowboy
Dad.
Balls dropped
kid.
early. 7.
Oh, that makes sense. I'm only 6. Yeehaw!
Kerpow. He's gonna shoot his pop gun at the Yeti.
Is it a hit?
Let's see. 22.
Yeah, it is.
It is.
Target him.
All right. So he is. He must succeed a strength saving throw or be restrained.
Okay.
he will also take the 1d6 from the gun.
Is there a little extra damage for the ensnaring strike?
On the start of his turn, if he gets restrained. It's kind of a save or suck.
Welp, that is a 6.
I think he fails. I actually don't know what the DC would
You do the ensnaring strike too?
be. Yeah.
As you fire the little toy gun,
DC 12,
it hits him, and then like a yo-yo string wraps around his body.
Yeah.
There we go.
That's
He is
adorable.
restrained, and at the start of its turns while it's restrained, it will take 1d6 piercing damage.
Is it an action to break free from the restraint?
It can use its action to make a strength check against my spell save DC. On a success, the target is freed.
Okay. Very good. You have spawned back in. You have restrained the Yeti that is trying to break in. Someone look up what restrained means while we're at it. But in the meantime, we have the German boy.
Move speed is 0, I believe.
And attack rolls against it have advantage.
Oh, German boy is gonna commit some war crimes.
Am I? Oh, you'd like to know, wouldn't you? Oh boy, howdy. I'm going to come up here, and I'm going to try again with swinging the weapon at the big man. Does a 13 hit?
I believe you have advantage because he is restrained, unless that is not the...
Oh shit, yes. Does a 12 hit him? Double scheiße!
All right.
Mein
is there anything else?
Mein arm is ineffectual.
All right.
Somebody do something about this.
Cowboy boy number 1.
I could have healed. I could have spent this round healing, and instead I swung at the ground.
Oh yeah, guys, remember, some of you guys are blessed. So use that when attacking.
Shit.
That
I
was
totally
that from
forgot.
French Boy though?
Everyone, but yes, the French boy I did bless. I said the Gesundheit and
No, I
blessed
thought the French-
everyone.
I thought the bless was from the French Boy. That's why I was like, wait, but he's dead.
French Boy is a warlock.
Yeah,
That is dead.
as they are. That you know how they are.
A deceased French boy died in the plague, I suppose.
But
I
you're
don't
saying
know.
if you want, you can roll a d4 for bless because you're blessed also, right?
Me?
I think you tagged 3 other people, unless you tagged
Yeah.
Only 3 other people,
gotcha.
and I decided to be generous.
Alright. Well, seeing as the Yeti is already ensnared, I'll hold on to that prepped ensnared strike on my gun, and I will instead summon my warg.
All
What
right.
are you fucking doing with the warg? What are you guys doing down there?
Don't ask questions you don't want the answers to, Sydney.
Ah!
We have the warg as a little doggy comes bounding out.
Get along, little doggy.
Is it an action
Your
for the warg? I don't see it
misfortune
listed.
and none of my own. Oh, he looks like a little doggy.
Oh,
I don't know. That's up to Ryan as to how it is now controlled.
Is
I
it
guess
laughing? What is it doing?
It's like a Lion King hyena. I don't. Whoa! That thing is stronger than. Whoa!
God
Oh
bless.
boy. Is it a bonus to command, Ryan?
Yeah, we'll say that.
Fucking Yeti.
Cool. All right. Sick 'em, Roscoe. All right. The hyena bounds on over.
Oh wow.
All right. Here comes the warg.
At advantage.
Added. Oh yeah. Yeah. He's
Restrained.
netted.
Yeah. So something I realized while going through like the Act 1 goblins is like all of them are pretty like, kind of like peasant run levels. And then there's one that summons a warg, which is
Oh!
pretty powerful. As
It's
we
not
speak.
not powerful.
Speaking of, that's a crit bite.
Yeah, let's see some damage.
All right. So that would be 4d4 plus 1. If reading the sheet here. I bite the Yeti for 10 damage.
Very nice.
Rufus does, or whatever I call them. I think I call them Rufus. Oh, I didn't even roll that at advantage. But I'll take
Well, you
it.
can't get much better than a
at
crit.
that point, what's the point?
All right.
God damn.
Is there anything else you'd like to do with your turn? I'm just going to have you and the
Sorry,
hyena
I
act at the
suddenly
same time.
cannot hear anything. I don't know if you can hear me. Sorry, I suddenly can't hear anything. Let me figure out what happened. Sorry, repeat.
Is there anything else you wish to do with your turn?
There we go. No, nothing else.
All right. From downstairs, Sydney, you can hear as the Yeti cries out in help, whom you had not just told like an hour ago. Don't worry, we will protect you. We will make sure you guys also win. You can trust us. You are heading up to the stairs, to the next level, to the final level, where you will be able to claim the 3rd floor.
But they didn't commit to anything with us, though. And
Also,
I'm
it's not
pretty
us, it's the
sure
little children.
Daisy and the team said that they were going to help him too, though.
It's almost like they lied.
God damn it. Wait, the fucking statues! Son of a shit! Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'm going to try to... I'm walking it out because I know shit happens. 10.
Stop.
Word.
I need another deck save.
I should have just minded my own business. I
Why are
should
you
have just
going
minded
back
my
for
own
'em?
business.
Why?
Because 17.
That is a pass. You only take 7 points of fire damage.
Okay. God damn. Okay. Then that was what? 5, 10, 15, 20,
You're good.
25,
Good.
30.
Good.
And then 5. I'm gonna like
Gonna have
drop
to-
myself down. Mhm.
Bound over. Yeah. Give me an acrobatics check just to make sure you stick your landing.
It's a 3.
It's a natural one, actually.
No, it's a 3. It happened. I don't have anything to go against that. That's fine.
All right.
I think I'm gonna take my health potion.
You still have quite a bit of. Actually, that's funny. So, based on where you fall directly onto the French boy corpse as a solid wet thud. You're like, what caught my fall? And it's a French boy. You don't take any damage, but you are prone, so
Yeah.
you will need to pick yourself up.
As with a bonus, I am going to summon Melanie.
Okay.
I'm gonna plop her maybe right here.
All right. Oh, Melanie.
And she's gonna do some attacks, I think.
Is she gonna do a revenge?
I hope so. And because my attacks are going through her, does that mean she also gets the benefits of haste? Or is that just a me thing?
What have we said in the past? Is it?
I think if I'm taking my turn through the echo, it was you're taking your turn through the echo. and you can't like mix and match it. But I think for haste, I want to say it was like, yeah, you're taking your turn through the echo. Otherwise, I'll hop up and I'll just do it.
I mean, whatever we've done in the past. So
Okay.
if it becomes an issue, I might say something. But
Okay. She is going to do all 4 of the attacks.
does the echo copy like your movement and stuff?
Yep.
Then I think it is. Also,
Sorry, echo only goes like 30 feet around.
okay. I think it might be its own thing.
Okay.
Yeah,
In
I
that
think it's its
case,
own thing.
for fun, we'll have her go around as I be sad over here. So she'll do.
Just remember, with your haste, you have a hasted action. You can attack again. You can dash. You can dodge.
That's
You can
right.
dip.
And I
You can
can.
dodge. You can dodge a wrench.
I
You can dodge a
can-
ball.
I'm so sorry. I had you bring Melanie out, but I have something I can do finally. I have.
Okay.
This is a situation where I can do stuff.
Bye, Melanie.
I'm gonna. Yeah. So that was that. I'm going to. Here. And I get all of those attacks, and I'm going to do it with Iron Tempest, which gives me that 2 additional 2d6.
Okay.
So. Cowboy to the south.
Yeah. I'm gonna be honest. I don't think he could live this.
Well, hold on. +5.
Yeah.
Cowboy to the south.
Artem, go ahead and roll for another character.
Oh god.
We're going to do German boy. With 20.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
What was it? I just did it. +5.
Okay.
For
I don't know.
15.
I don't know if the alliance thing makes sense anymore though, because one of us has to make it to the final.
Yeah, but if so, I was thinking if the first person does it and shows like, hey, no, like, look what we did, maybe it'll soften it for somebody later. Little German boy, 15 to kill you. Okay. And then I'm gonna be boop. And I'm gonna
Andrew, roll a d4 and a d6.
And this is still haste. I'm going to attack the orc.
Okay. That is a hit. Wow! Wow, wow, wow. That's a lot of damage.
Last hasted ability, hasted action.
Oh no!
27.
To the warg?
Yeah.
Yeah, you got him.
Plus 14.
It's my dog.
Ooh.
That doggy is going home on the range. As long as that range is in hell. 'Cause
Oh,
he's
now
dead.
you done did it, lady with the sword.
And that was, unfortunately, that was 4 maneuver points, and until the end of my turn, whenever I hit a creature with a weapon attack, it deals 2d6 additional damage. And then I can make 3 more attacks! But each additional attack must be against a different target, and I fear that I'm out of movement.
With standing up, you might be. Yes.
Yeah.
Without
So
half
that
of your
is
left.
it. Uh-huh. And then
Let's see.
to Yeti, I'm just gonna say, get upstairs and watch out for the statues.
Holy shit, you just fucking annihilated those guys. You just came in here and unleashed holy. Oh, god dang. Oh, wow.
I was waiting for it to be like, you killed the younglings!
Oh, my, thank you, but that was horrifying.
Just during all of that, and I'm like, yeah! It's like, yeah, blocking.
Get upstairs!
I believe Artem. It looks like you re-rolled successfully.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. We'll address that shortly. Let me know when it gets to your turn.
Sure.
Andrew, it does not look like you rolled successfully. Okay.
Oh no.
Yeah, so it is the Yeti's turn. He is going to try and take out the little halberd boy. There's a 23 to hit.
Yeah, I'm dead.
Yeah.
Shucks, my whole posse's dead now.
All right, you said statues? All right, let's go. Come on, let's get out of here. 1, 2. I'm sorry, kid. 3, 4. Oh my God, they're everywhere. 5, 6. So he's almost made it to the top of the stairs.
Ooh.
Richard, give me a D4 and a D6, please.
Okay.
You were
think the
unsuccessful in
D6
re-rolling, so you will have to wait till the next round to respawn, or to attempt to respawn.
Are we on round 4?
I think this is just your third turn, right?
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Sorry.
We go somewhere else.
Wait, I'm still there.
It's not your turn.
I don't like
Okay.
that.
Cowboy Boy 1! You
That was
just seen your
very
entire,
suspicious, Ryan.
you just watched your entire platoon get absolutely fucking annihilated.
All right. Well, I'm sorry, man, but I reckon you're the only target I got left. I shoot at Sid. And I deal a crit.
Wow.
And
What
that
is
was an
y'all's
ensnaring,
deal? How
that
about
was
that?
an ensnaring strike.
Yes.
What the fuck is y'all's problem?
Let's see if
Which
this
My
Yeti
problem is
returns
I
the
can't
favor
roll above
now.
a 12.
So that means I'm rolling.
I
Let's
think
see.
it's 2d6 plus 1.
For the ensnaring strike.
Does it do any damage on initial hit?
Oh, we're gonna have to look that up. Sorry. Ensnaring strike. At the start of each of its turns.
Okay.
So, does that mean?
Just crit damage on this attack.
Okay, just crit damage. Okay, just crit damage on the gun then.
Yes.
Technically. Okay. Oh, I suppose that's better for Sid. All right, but I'm still rolling 2d6.
Laughing at killing me.
It's only because I didn't expect to crit my friend. But I'm gonna crit her for 6 damage and ensnare her.
Damn.
Sydney, can I have a strength saving throw, please?
Yes.
I'm DC 12.
Wow.
This would be a good time to cut back to the throne room. How are you guys doing? You're watching this like on the sidelines, rocking Misty. How's this going?
No,
I'm
I'm
gonna
doing this
murder those
exact
children with my
facial
axe,
expression.
guys.
It started out great.
Why did she go
Yeah, I
back?
really
What happened?
thought we had this one.
Why
I'm gonna be
why
honest.
did you go back?
I'm gonna be honest. Like Alliance be damned. I'm going in that clock tower. I'm killing children and I'm holding that tower.
I mean, we're learning a lot. We're learning a lot from this one.
That's
We gotta
true.
hand
She
it
is
to
the
her.
guinea-
Like she's going
she is
in
the
blind.
guinea
We're gonna
pig.
have a lot better knowledge than
That
she
is
did
true.
going in.
That is
God, I hope so.
Oh,
No, you raised a good point.
Richard, you feel a little wooden stick on your side. It's Olaf. It's like, hey, Sydney's really going through it right now, but just want you to say, we see what you're doing. We appreciate it.
Yeah. We tried to tell you.
Cut back to Little German boy. Little German boy is dead. Andrew did not successfully re-roll. This is round 4. Cowboy boy.
I'm so
this
sorry,
was
Sydney.
probably.
Cowboy boy, that one's me. The 18 is me.
Yeah, but
You just shot, right? No.
Yeah, it's Sid's turn.
I think they just got switched in the turn order is all.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah, I rolled a 6. So what comes up from the stairs, Sydney, is Viva la France!
Oh no! Oh fuck!
I'm gonna die here. I'm gonna die here.
I will say, you were restrained, right? Did you fail the
Yeah.
thing? So I do think he would look at the snowman or at the Yeti going up the stairs. Well, I don't know. Is it the okay, Ryan? This is a very important question. Is it the same French boy? His soul, like in a new body?
No, this is the brother. In famous Ryan DM fashion, whenever you kill someone, they are intrinsically related. So this is
Okay.
the brother of the French boy that is bleeding
So
dead.
Jacques died, but Jean is here now.
Is he
Correct.
aware?
But look who's
Sydney
closer to him.
killed him.
I did not do it.
He would not know who slaughtered his brother,
Okay.
but he would see the mass amount of bodies littering the floor around Sydney right now. So
Jacques! No! I do. Okay. Total coin flip. 1 for Yeti, 2 for Sydney.
What's the visibility on the railing? I've been curious about that. Like, can he see the Yeti from there, or is it like a?
I think it's like a OSHA regulation, like chest high railing.
Yeah.
So it might be kind of hard to, especially from lower. He would get partial cover.
I'm just curious if he could see it at all.
I think he
about-
could see the top of his head,
Okay.
but it would be kind of hard to hit.
What about if he moves right here?
Then he would have direct line of sight.
Okay, cool. So Hex on the Yeti.
Okay.
Let's roll a
swear to
d6 to see which ability that affects. It's a 4, so that's Wisdom.
Wait, kid! I didn't touch your brother. That wasn't me. I won't say who was.
you!
No!
I thought 4 was intelligent.
No, unlike his brother, he's real shit at his Eldritch Blast.
Goes straight out the window. It's like, oh, I see. The other one was the crack shot in the family.
That will kill you! That's his turn.
Okay, so we were taking. Just help me keep track of who's going when, guys. I want to try and keep this as we're going. We go to Sydney's turn, correct?
Yes.
You are restrained
But
currently.
Snaring strike damage.
There's damage for
Yep.
D6.
You started the
Motherfucker.
thorns.
I'm tired of all y'all shit. I swear to God. Oh, okay.
Take 4
Nope.
damage.
Okay. God bless. Okay. Is it an action to try and break free from it, or is it?
I believe it is an action to break free.
Yeah, strength check.
In
I'm
that
DC
case,
I'm DC
I will
12.
now summon Melanie, and Melanie is going to show up next to the fucking cowboy boy, and hopefully hit him.
Oh, what in tarnation?
Okay.
Oh, ain't you a beaut?
Come on, Mel. Fuck these kids. A 15
15 is a
Yep.
hit.
Yep.
and a 27.
Goodbye, cowboy boy.
Maybe just roll the damage on the first one. You might have it there. We'll see.
Probably.
11.
Yeah, yeah, you got. You got Cowboy Boy. That Cowboy Boy had a good run, but he is
A pop
sadly.
gun just
10,
tomahawks through the air
15.
with a spray of blood.
In that case, can I
man.
convert that 27 over to this little French boy, or do you want me to
We'll
reroll?
I'll say you're good.
Okay.
Tony, give me a roll D4 and a D6, please.
All right.
To the little French boy. Say what you will,
Tony,
everybody.
Tony, you fail to respond. Sydney, that is 7 points of damage to
And
Le
then-
French boy.
Oh wait, sorry, that's got to be Melanie doing it because I was restrained and she was doing my actions. So she crashes over.
Okay, I was going to say once he is finished, you are no longer restrained as the concentration drops.
Okay. But for the sake of the turn, because you said I couldn't do the attack splitting, so that had to be her. And then I can move me forward and then do my hasted nonsense. 16.
Yeah. Yeah, you got it.
Fuck you, kids! I'm gonna.
Viva la France is now dead La France.
All right. We are going to run up these stairs. I was 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 5, 10, 15. I want to slow down right here because I need to do health stuff before I go and... Oh, wait! The children are coming. Get out of my way. I'm passing him.
Oh, okay, that's fine. I will say, it does seem that since you've gone back down to help him, you do appear to be allied in this fight.
Nice.
If there was like an outline, he's green now.
Okay, talking at the speed of light, I'm like, hey, first statue at the top stairs is going to try to attack you. Watch out.
Okay, yeah.
But I will, I'll get to the top of the landing, just, off of the stairs. Probably incur that attack up by the statue, and I'll wait to do a bonus action next turn and do the health stuff.
Alright, we are back up to the top of the stairs.
Here.
I believe your health was at 14, so please update that. You are right there. It does seem that right at the top of the stairs, it is safe. But it seems like once you move onto the floor, you are no
gotcha.
longer safe.
Okay.
It might be a certain range that this halberd has that it strikes people that goes through. Next up is the Yeti. The Yeti finally makes it to the second floor. He's like, okay, all right. You said not in front of the statue?
Statue will lunge. The dragon is going to shoot some fire at you. I don't know what that guy does over there, but there's a cowboy over the corner.
Okay, all right.
Run.
I'm gonna try and sneak by this guy. And he is going to hugging the statue as best as he can, given the warning that you have now given him. He's going to kind of end up taking almost like a squat walk, going to difficult terrain. And by moving laterally, right directly in front of the statue, it does not seem to trigger the sensors of the halberd knight.
That's so good to know.
That was 1, that was 2, that was 3, 4, 5, 6. He is going to try to do the same thing again. He does not succeed, as it seems that the dragon statue is much closer to the ground. It is a lot harder to avoid. The dragon statue lights its eyes and blows fire. Thankfully, it is a low roll. However, Yeti is looking real rough right now.
Daisy's just gonna walk up and be like, "Y'all
I
did that
know!
for me."
Daisy's just gonna wipe the floor with both of us. That's fine.
Like, this burns! Why is Olaf so obsessed with fire? And that is his turn. Richard, you rolled. You were unsuccessful to respond, correct?
Yes,
That was... So we've done
That
that
was
one.
that was a turn ago. Do I do a
All right.
D4 again, or
Yes.
Imagine just being a little kid and like going up to the top of the stairs, and there's just little kid bodies everywhere.
3 is a success. Roll a d6 to see who you become.
I am another little British boy.
This makes it easier to keep track of, at least.
Yeah, honestly, I could just move my token over and put him here. And...
I'm gonna keep copying and pasting them
Okay.
because I like the imagery of all the small world children just piling up.
Fair enough.
Another small British boy emerges.
Ah! Ghost! 1, 2, 3, 4. Attack that ghost.
All right, let's see an attack.
Stupid ghost!
That does not hit.
Unable to hit. Is there anything else you wish to do with your turn?
No, that's it.
All right.
This cowboy boy is Artem.
What?
Oh
This
no.
bitch.
Somebody's up at the top floor.
We should have
Can't-
just went up there.
I can't yell it out because it'll be a very confusing sentence to yell in my home. I can't say anything against this villain.
All right.
Fucking Daisy!
Exactly. I can't yell that at my home.
One of the cowboy boys. Who's this?
I think it's technically...
That's Artem.
I thought it was you because you rolled higher than me, right?
I'm the 18.
Oh,
You're-
okay.
you're yeah.
I think we got
Sorry.
switched up. Right now we're going back to normal.
I
You're-
forgot
you're the
to
six,
re-roll a
Artem.
new one, so let's see if I roll. If I do, okay, that's another French boy.
Ah!
Vive
Did
la
you-
France!
Listen, it's a small world after all. You're gonna have a number of boys out
I do
there.
have a small world story after all of this. I won't take up
Is it
more time
about
with
the
it.
how they have to cut their hair?
No,
my
but that would
Star
be
World
interesting.
story is
For anyone
they
that did
got
not-
COVID on
But-
Small World.
No, like it actually being like, wow, small world that occurred this weekend.
No, I was
So-
gonna say this is true. This is not a joke. They have to regularly cut the hair on the Small World dolls because it grows.
Oh,
How?
Why?
I'll look it up. It has something to do with the way like the yarn just like decays over time and gets stretched out. But it is a real thing that has to happen.
Oh no.
I thought my games were creepy.
Uh-huh.
He comes out. He
Okay.
looks on the stairs and he's like, Jean-Jacques, no! And then he's gonna attack. Is Melanie like a target that can be attacked?
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay, that's what I thought.
tried to attack her.
And I don't think they're.
I
Smart
will say,
enough-
guys, I'm trying to keep track of everything. If I'm asking you to roll when you die, so when it gets to your turn, you will spawn in. This is not like
Yeah.
a roll when you die and then roll on your turn. This
Yeah.
is like,
Just
if
be
you
ready.
die, just like trying to
Yeah.
keep it moving.
14 to hit.
No, I don't think so. Let me double check though for Severance. It's 14 plus proficiency mod, so it's 17 total.
Okay. Then
Melanie
does not
is
hit.
holding the staircase right now.
That's as far as
Get
you
it,
can go.
girl. Get it.
I want to say German boy. We are top of round 5, so we are halfway through.
Okay.
German boy, have you rolled again yet? I know you failed last time.
Oh, no, I have not. I will roll now. What does a 5 do for me?
You need to roll to see if you respond first, so give me a d4.
Oh, I see.
There's a 4, so a 5 will get you... Oh, a new
Oh,
one.
Mono girl.
Ooh,
Andrew, let's hear the voice.
Nope, no, not at all.
Wow, this
Hello,
Mono girl
how we
sounds like
doing?
an American man.
Hey, how you doing?
Hi, my name is Kiko. I am
How
from
you
Japan.
doing?
I am a 12-year-old girl.
I'm a kimono girl for this here cafe.
It's very, pretty, isn't
How
it?
you
Oh, hi,
doing
Elvis.
here? I do not like this. I hope to be struck down in battle quite soon. Wonderful.
Bec-
Always.
The Kimono Girl is a spellcaster of the
Yikes.
wizard variety.
All right. Let's blast this ghost, I guess.
Just try it. Let's see it.
Boy, howdy. I am so uncomfortable.
Acid splash.
Here's my look. I'm a kimono girl.
どこですか?
1d6 acid. I need a dex save.
Oh, from her.
I suppose it's gonna be a +1. It's an 11, I suppose. If I'm reading it. Wait. DC 11.
She got 21.
Alright! Well, I'm just gonna
Melanie-
go fuck myself.
Melanie is like, just like, no, 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 no.
She's gonna have to move though, because can only be like 30 feet away from me, unfortunately.
I believe this is Tony Cowboy Boy.
Mm-hmm. It is. Let's see. I'm still dead. That's okay.
Okay. Sydney, we cut to you. You're kind of right at the threshold between the two.
I think I am going to maybe bonus action take my fucking healing.
Okay. Are you going upstairs or downstairs? You're kind of right on the threshold between two maps.
I'm staying upstairs. I'm going up.
Okay.
But I'm going to. 44, Greater is 44 plus 4. I think.
Yes.
Okay. 13. Pew, 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 pew. Alright, so I'm gonna attempt to do something similar to what Mr. Yeti did.
Yes.
So we're gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20.
It seems that he was unsuccessful to try and crawl underneath the dragon to trigger its fire. If there's another way you'd like to try and get
Can I-
around this dragon,
Can I Mario jump over it? And go,
give me an
pew?
athletics check.
$21.
Oh yeah, you clear it. You go yaha, and you clear way over the it seems to be the tracking line.
We'll run straight through him to here. That's 5.
Okay.
10. We'll duck down and run through, I guess. 10. Probably not gonna work. 15. 20. 25. God bless America. Oh, Yeti. Yeti, you're looking so bad, Yeti.
Go back a square.
Yeah, word, for sure, for sure.
Yeehaw! There's a snake in my boot as the statue pulls out a gun,
What the fuck?
and it is going to take a shot at you.
Sure.
But that is a 15, as it seems to pting, ricochet off your armor.
I believe I can get to the base of these stairs. And I will wait for I will wait for Yeti.
You guys are waiting to go up together?
He's not looking good. I'll go up.
Okay,
Yeah, that would be action dash at that point.
okay. It's 15 movement to get up the stairs, and then the last 5 get you to the 3rd floor.
Okay.
Yeah, I wonder
Okay.
who's up there.
I'm gonna die.
Where you have successfully made it to the 3rd floor. You see in front of you a large brass bell, and there are little runes on it. And currently, the runes, before as you were kind of going up, you could see kind of a bluish glow. As soon as you step forward into the 3rd floor, those runes turn red.
Okay. So that was 15, 20. Is this like an actual box that's here?
No.
Okay. I feel foolish. I'm gonna step forward and touch the bell. Beep.
You step forward, you touch the bell, you can feel the kind of magical hum. Give me an investigation check. $16. All right, yeah. So you can piece together while you are walking up the stairs. You can kind of see the bluish glow of the bell. It seems that it
it's
is for the
contested.
it is for the purposes of this game.
Ah,
You are not alone.
Daisy.
Is there anything else you wish to do with your turn?
I cannot. That is all I got.
Okay, Yeti is up next. Yeti is going to try to... 1. He nervously steps forward. The gun does not fire. It is still reloading.
Nice. Okay, cool. Good for him.
3, 4, 5, 6. He's going to use a dash. You get to the top. He's like, all right, we made it. All right. I don't see Daisy, so I think we're good. The bell continues to glow red.
Unfortunately, buddy, I think this is where we gotta take care of some things.
It was blue before Sid kind of stepped off the steps, right? It became red as
contested.
she entered, right? Yeah.
Mhm. I play Call of Duty.
No. I'm saying it for my own, like, just to confirm I heard correctly. Which means she's definitely in that room.
Richard, you're the small British boy.
Melanie's
She's gone, so
Yep. 30 feet away.
2, 3. I don't know how many spaces I need to get up.
4. There, and then we go. There. Or actually, rather, you are right here.
And then I'm just gonna go around here. 5, 6.
Okay.
I
The
imagine
small British
thing-
boy.
I imagine the things aren't attacking us, right?
Correct.
All right, then I'm gonna dash.
Wild.
1, 2, 5. So I'm here. He's still at the bottom of the stairs here. I can't attack him, but
He made it up to the stairs. He's on the 2nd floor.
oh right. Well, I make it to the. I guess I could do one more thing on the stairs, but yeah, that's
Yep.
it. That's me.
Back to the 3rd floor.
You might want to get away from the door because they're gonna attack whatever's closest, probably.
As the Yeti's like, all right, there's 2 of us, 1 of her. I think if we work together, we got the numbers on our side. You hear a twing as the sound of a thunder gauntlet charges up. And from the ether, a fist appears.
Holy shit! Is she an artificer? Would make sense for Futureland or Tomorrowland.
What?
2 hits. Boom, boom.
Against who? Against what? What?
The Yeti takes 2 hits from the Thunder Gauntlets and goes down.
I suppose it's probably more than 10 points of damage that he received, huh?
Yeah.
The second he goes down, he hits the ground, he immediately vanishes. Standing back inside the throne room, his body poof, hits the ground next to the Snow Bros. They all rush over to check on him to make sure he's okay and to get him back up on his feet, leaving you alone at the top of the tower with Daisy. And that is where we will end tonight.
Alrighty.
Fucking hell. Daisy's gonna wipe the floor with me.
Ryan, did you have a little bit of the Dark Souls 2 like Belfries inspiration
yeah.
here with like the little guardians?
Or
were you just going
I
for
guess
small world?
I wasn't intending it to be that way, honestly. I was mainly just concerned. I'm like, I want to make sure you guys aren't bored, but I want to have the feeling of a single player challenge, but I don't want it to be too much. And then I was like, how do I adapt small world? There's the clock tower. And then I'm like, okay, the bells. So that's kind of where it all came together.
Hell yeah.
So, but yeah. Daisy
Alright.
appears and she gives you a little wave. It's like, hi, let's finish this.
All right.
Alright. And with
You
that, I
have
think
my
we're
little
about
kids, Daisy,
round,
please.
Are we at round 6 at this point, or still round 5?
We are in round 5, about to be round 6.
I might. This is for a future thing. We can even do it offline. I might suggest once like it's locked into that final thing, then like the rest of us sit out and they can just finish up top. You know what I mean? Just for sake of like the amount of times we have to do this for all of us. But we talk about that later.
I also would feel weird about like some of us getting up to the top level and then having to like fight metagaming to attack, like figure out who to attack.
Oh.
I don't know.
If you guys
But
are okay
anyway.
with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, like just gives it her moment up there. But anyways, that we can talk about that offline. That was just an idea.
Yep.
Yeah.
But I do like it, Ryan. I think. Listen, we all love Andrea as Kimono Girl. I think that's really the highlight.
Spread the word. Andrew
Yeah.
chose to be Kimono Girl.
Yeah, that's what happened.
Remember, Ryan, you should change it up for each round for each of our towers, and just make there's just one really problematic guardian that if you roll it, you just gotta.
I mean, I
round
feel
one, round 1, I was like, oh, thank God, we all chose like white
Europeans.
people, so it's not going to be like
Yeah.
anything weird or inappropriate. And then I didn't realize we had to re-roll.
Yeah.
It's
Alright,
fine.
well,
You're a DM, you gotta be people of all kinds.
It's
so-
true. It's true. Yeah. Well, bye, stream.
Bye. Alright, I gotta go to bed. I just found out I gotta switch from